Stop! Jesus Christ.
I really thought moving my room around a bit would like help with my like lighting situation for camera, but it really hasn't.
I think it has.
I mean,
look more like
mildly.
Batman now.
You look far more menacing this
You
way.
can see half of my face,
Maybe
but
if
like
you
Much
put
more menacing.
Maybe if you put a bulb in your fucking light, it would work.
Nah.
Oh yeah, you're right, Nathan. There's no fucking light bulb in my room. Yeah, that's what the problem
I
is.
assume that's the problem that you're currently having.
Do you know what actually might work?
Mm-hmm.
If I put that mirror over there, so the light is reflected off of it, it might light me up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try that. Hold on.
Jesus Christ.
Let's see. I just get the angle right. This should technically work. That's how light works, right?
How do you instantly fuck up
Roughly,
the
yeah.
bot, Nathan?
What do you mean? I just got it to play a song.
Did you?
Hey, look at that. That kind of worked.
That kind of worked.
It did
a bit,
actually.
You can see the side of my face now. That fucking worked. I'm a fucking physicist.
I am a fucking genius.
Nice.
So,
Ooh, it
Nathan,
doesn't
have
like
you got
that
your
one.
have you got your recording started,
Oh,
bud?
oh yeah, the recording started at the second that Paul put on the cheek clapping noise.
It would probably also help if I like had a white screen instead of all like everything I have is black. That's a bit better.
So,
All right. So,
This is
boys.
the wrong roll 20.
Well, the bot may actually be broken.
how'd you break the fucking bot, bud?
What's this game called again?
Let's make gold in a war zone.
Okay.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
Hmm?
Bot might actually be dead. That might not have been a joke.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yay!
Thank you. Really do appreciate that.
Yeah, bot's dead.
Oof.
Well, shit.
Looks like,
Okay, cool.
looks like we're going into this session quiet.
Bot's dead.
Nah, Paul can just play us his music from his thing.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if I can.
You were a minute ago, weren't you?
I mean, like, decent music, but
Hey, that ain't half bad. Ah!
That was loud.
God.
I don't know it starts at that volume, but it does. I don't think I can actually.
Alright. So, boys. Are we okay? We good? Nathan, you happy with your record? Stop.
Jesus Christ.
Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Joe should have never told you about that. The worst thing.
Yeah,
The
I'm
worst
happy.
thing.
Yeah, I'm happy with my Discord.
I'll stop.
Awful.
It's fine. It's fine. It's just do that.
Okay.
Oh, fucking hell.
Let's
Right.
just grab that. Gold.
So,
boys.
this is just after we put the fucking red ball into the fireplace.
The
Yes?
red ball into the fireplace. Yes.
That was a while ago, wasn't it?
Well, we searched the wizard study and then that was it.
No, right. Yes. No.
No, but then we went to the
no.
other room and fought that
Yes.
armor
Oh
briefly.
yeah, we
Yes,
fought
it did.
the
You
armor.
fought the
Sorry.
animated. You fought
Fought
the animated armor.
And then there was like a chest full of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And we robbed
Yeah.
it.
I don't remember
Mhm.
what we got out of that actually though.
I picked up a.
I have an ever burning torch, a dark vision elixir, and an acid flask. I think I might have got those from this.
I think you did. Yes.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
I have the keystone to the tomb of Attican.
Not against
And a thing called Silver Sheen.
Yes. You apply that to either your weapon or what's
Ammo?
it? Yeah, 10 pieces of ammo, and for the next minute, that thing counts as silver for overcoming resistances.
And there was also a sword as well that I got, if I remember, a Corda dueling sword.
Yes, was indeed.
Many things were obtained.
Many things were obtained.
Many things, Ed Bay.
A watch pot never boils.
A watched pot never boils.
Right. So, last we left off, Intrepid Adventurers did a few things, actually. You explored more of the Holdfast. You came across the last words of a wizard, fuck you, to the invaders. Got bamboozled by a trap. You found an ancient statue that the Horda used to communicate with some ancient otherworldly entity that they allied with. Ramya blew it up. So that
Oh,
after,
yeah.
yes, you did. After that, you got yourselves into the wizard study. Raided that, found out a few tidbits of information, found the locations of several other holdfast or places there where Corda settlements were, or maybe are, you don't know. A map.
Sorry, I just remembered something. Were we meant to pick something last session?
Yes.
Yes, we were.
Archetype.
Archetype and a skill feat, I believe. Don't worry about it. Like, it's literally one of those things that, like, Nathan's not taking his thing until later.
Actually, I would like to take a skill feat. Can I take the skilled feat medicine, please?
Wow.
It's okay. Oh, I'll do it at the end of the session.
That's fair. It's all good. Skill feats. What is it, Nathan? What skill feat is it? Got battle medicine?
No, it's skilled, as in defeat skilled.
Ow! Lol. Yeah, there it is. It's all good. Check it. Skill training. You become trained in the skill of your choice. Produce.
Yeah, so skill training, medicine. Please and thank you.
Excellent. That's absolutely fine. You can also add in the stuff from the battle medic archetype, or medic, I don't know what it was. If you want to take it now,
Yes,
if you're taking that skill feat.
yes, I will. Thank you very much. So I'm trained in medicine, yes?
You absolutely are.
Thank you very much.
Yes. You need some healer's tools to actually,
Yeah.
do some proper medicine, but you can do it. 100%. So yeah, bunch of stuff there. You went further south into the holdfast, down to this room. Found an animated armor. We're struggling with it for a wee bit, and then Brandon stepped up to the plate and wombo comboed him. And by wombo comboed, I mean one tapped him. Which I don't know if I'm impressed or saddened at that, but it was something. Yeah, after that, you guys blew up a wall and found a bunch of treasure hiding behind. And with that, you guys, we zoom back in session. You guys are all wounded, beaten, of course, but you have the means to go further into the dungeon to actually open the gates to the last city if you choose to. And you don't have A4 to tell you not to anymore. So, although, if you wish, leaving is an option.
Well, what do we think?
Fuck.
Got that.
You said nothing for a solid 5 minutes there because you're
You were
waiting
like,
to
you had that on fucking quick draw, you son of a bitch. It would be better to press on.
Is that such a good idea?
Once the army moves through here, they're going to pick it clean.
That's if they can get through the doors, right? I mean, we have the only key. We can just leave the key, come back later. They can't get in. Easy.
They have
Easy peasy.
They have wizards. They'll find a way.
So do we. I mean, we can go take a look at those doors if you want, and I can tell you how difficult they might be to breach.
Hmm.
Kind of
All
like imagine like Rami's kind of sitting like, sort of like twirling her fingers a little bit. Like, I don't think it's such a good idea to go against what A4 said. I think it's best we maybe don't.
Aeons are pretty scary. I mean, we can always go have a look at the doors. We don't have to open them.
Hmm.
You know, we can go take a good look, draw some notes. You know,
Because we have accomplished the mission they were sent here to do, so
this is yeah. 50 gold is ours, and we did get some treasure out of here.
and I don't know about you all, but I've taken a bit of a beating.
Mm,
I don't particularly want to face what's more horrors could lie deeper in.
I don't have much magic left. I will be honest.
Hmm.
Apart from that, I'm doing all right.
We come back. We give them well. We go back. We give them well. We come back again with the army.
Wait, he's alive.
I turn right. I point at him.
Oh fuck! Sorry about that.
Oh. Just clarifying. Give pawn well to the red cloaks. I get paid as well. Yes.
They'll pay
Yeah,
you.
sure.
They'll pay you for your knowledge.
Yeah, I'm sure
That's-
if we tell them that, especially
So-
that you dug a tunnel here, that'll be very interesting information for them. I'm sure they'll give you something as reward.
Do we want to see the tunnel before we decide on anything? I mean,
Might be a good idea.
you know, if it's fucking 3 foot by 2 foot, don't think it's going to be that useful.
That's a fair point.
You know, it might be all right for me and you. And I point to the 2 small people, but you know, full-sized humans and orcs and stuff, and armor trying to squeeze through that thing.
Yeah. We should have a look at this tunnel
Oh.
of Ral.
All it takes is one boy with a crossbow on the other side, and I mean that's just like shooting knights in a barrel.
All right. Well, where is it?
Oh, follow. And so like leads you out of the room.
Follow.
Can I fucking move this? Roll 20, you bitch. Legitimately, I don't think it's going to let me.
That's fine.
Basically, he just leads you all the way to the other side, back to where you guys basically found over there. As you guys traipse through previous combat sessions, the exploded corpse of one of those spiders is still there. I believe it got electrocuted, if I remember rightly.
If we walk past through the spiders, I like don't look at them,
Mhm.
and I just stare at the ground while I'm walking by them.
That's fair.
Keeping an eye.
Yep.
So this is the tunnel here, Al.
Yeah, he runs up to it, and you see again, like it is the like a very small hole, like about definitely you could fit in it, Brandon, if you took off your armor, and Rami can fit in it as is. Yeah, it's just it's enough for me and Avanti to get through. I could expand it,
Couple of gorillas.
Can I make a survival check to like?
of course.
How long would it take to cavern this out into a reasonably sized tunnel from the hole he's dug?
Yeah, maybe a survival. Go for it.
Can't actually see that. Just roll 20 shit. Oh, well, there you go.
Jesus,
Nat 20.
he is
why
a
can't
badger.
I'm a badger, and I'm very skilled at being under the ground.
I'm very good at digging.
Put me in an airship. Not so great.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or any
Yeah.
kind of ship.
You know, with that you will get a few things. You won't know for one that it depending on the size of the actual team that would making it. You say if you've got a team of about 10 men who knew what they were doing, you could probably get the entire hull expanded in about 3 days. Based on what he was saying, that like he was digging by himself, hands and feet, for a little bit over a week. Proper tools, properly trained men, 3 days at most.
Damn.
All the way
So
to
I think if I whipped out the shovel, a reasonably easy task. It's not like it's blocked by like stone and rocks. It's like
Mm.
loose earth and like
Yeah,
small rubble.
Everything that was like that could possibly have prevented passage, he has caved away. He has pushed down out of it. It's just clear the ground around it. It's absolutely clear.
Okay. Aye, it seems like he's right. Give it 3 days, and you could have a well-sized tunnel here to move troops through.
Roughly, how long is this tunnel? Do you know measurements in like feet and stuff?
I don't know the distance. North of Blackfield, like the northwest, a little bit. Mostly time. But it took a week of digging.
Uh,
Maybe mile and
so-
a half.
okay.
Sean, with that survival roll, would I be able to determine if we were closer to the enemy side of the Blackfield than we are to the
Mhm.
Red
Well-
Cloaks?
With that survival check, you would know he is significantly closer to the entrance of it would absolutely be significantly closer to the Hadfen forces.
Behind
Yeah,
them.
because the entrance we came in was about halfway, if I'm correct. So this is
Yes.
like
Pretty
we are
much.
good. Even where we are now is a good bit further up. Okay.
As it did.
I think this would be very valuable to the Red Cloaks. I'm happy to plead that case with the nice commander lady.
Fair
I'm
enough.
sure Rel would get a nice reward.
Sounds good to me.
Essentially giving a back door to the enemy.
Mhm.
Whether or not the Red Cloaks can hold for 3 days, though, is the real question. If that's how long you think it'll take to dig. Oh, well, I suppose they have wizards. Maybe they have a earth wizard.
Good magic, it's not so common.
I don't know.
Especially, I'm thinking of a mercenary company. Actually, I don't know. They might have entrenching wizards. The amount of trenches they have, but they probably got a little boys with shovels.
Probably.
The issue is if you burn out all your wizards digging holes that can't deflect fireballs. So you know.
Well, it's true, but if the Red Cloaks, suddenly appear behind the enemy forces, I mean, the wizards aren't gonna have time to cast fireballs, really. They'll kill all their own men.
That's also true, but that's up for the Red Cooks to decide. At the end of the day, I'm no tactical genius myself, so I'm just guessing.
I am, but yeah, I'm just.
I certainly ain't going to be charging the fuck out of my life for this done, so as long as I
No,
get paid me 50
alright.
gold, I'll be happy enough.
Okay.
Can we close the gold door before we leave? I just want to look.
Yeah, of course. Do you guys follow Brown up?
Yes.
I hesitate.
Spiders.
Come on, it's fine. The spider is dead, I swear.
I sort of just stand for a second. I just sort of look around me, look in the hall behind me, it's just like dark and empty, and I'm like, oh, okay, and just like come along.
Okay. Sorry. So yes, as you approach the door, Brandon, you see these two incredibly intricate and artistically built pillars inlaid into the actual walls themselves, and from them is like cascading waves of gold coming out from these, interlocking into each other. It's hard to see where it could possibly open, so to speak.
Can I get a detect magic?
Of course, absolutely you can. Yep.
I'll just click the button for it.
As you know, immediately. As soon as you know it, bit like, yeah, fuck, the door is a bit blinding. The amount of aura it is. Just one singular magical aura and strength and location. Bearing the aura's iron sight, you can make a knowledge arcana skill check to determine the school of magic involved in each. Make one skill check per aura. DC is 15 plus level. Okay. Yeah, just make me an arcana skill check, please.
Radio.
Absolutely fine. What was it? You would say this is probably a sixth level abjuration spell.
Jesus
Based on
Christ.
casting story. while this could definitely be breached by some very proficient wizards, it being locked away for so long, no one's probably had an attempt doing so. But it's a bit confusing at the same time because this place was completely under siege. Everyone in here was slaughtered. A massive force came in here. Why would they not bring a wizard?
They did say, A4 did say this place was resealed. The magic in this door isn't like the magic in that statue back there, so I'm thinking the Aeons resealed this place. But this magic's very
Maybe.
potent. I wouldn't be touching this without the proper key. It would take a couple of really, really skilled mages some time to get through this. It would. We're talking months without, the slightest hiccup here that you fucking turn into a crisp, even with your defenses up. I mean, certainly, if you touch that door right now, chances of death extremely high.
I take a step back when he says that.
That's fair. But yes,
Sean.
give me 1 second just to finish the door. Aside from from the gold waves coming from these pillars, you also notice that there are three gems currently inlaid it, green, blue, and yellow, built into it. However, there is a slot that seems to be empty at the bottom of it. Very similar in size to the crystal you are currently holding, or currently have in one of your bags.
I believe I have it.
There you go. Yes, Reese. What were you going to ask, my friend?
You say the gold kind of comes in like waves and it kind of like interfolds like around the middle and stuff. Could I make an engineering lore check
Of course.
to see if this is like some sort of like fucking thing? Nah, never mind. It's like 10.
If it is, if this was made without magic, it's beyond your skill set currently.
So then in that case, I just assume it's made with magic and it opens with magic.
Yeah, it's the way the metal bends, but seems completely solid, like rigid, not at all.
I presume there are no mechanical parts to this door.
That's very fair. Very, very fair.
In the meantime, I pull out my little sketchbook. I would like to draw a map of this place. I want to lay out, draw each room we've been to and all that, and put little labels of what was in it and stuff.
Of course, absolutely. Yeah, sounds good. You can spend a few minutes doing that. Something to do with drawing maps. Probably a skill check. I think it's just something you've been able to do.
I have a crafting thing. Is it crafting? I don't know.
I assume because you're an engineer, you're pretty good at sketching stuff. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's gotta be something.
So,
yeah.
I'm sort of thinking that even if we leave this place, by the time this war is over, they get a couple of wizards strong enough out here to actually deal with this. We're talking 6 months to a year, good long time. That's if the Red Crook's even reported as what it actually is. We can just say it's some funky fucking gold door down here. Told by the Aeons not to open it, bad shite inside. I put money on it that most of them just forget about it because they don't want to deal with that.
Maybe.
But then, 3 months down the line when we come back, there's soldiers marching through, wizards looking at this place. We come back from whatever's behind this door with a bunch of loot. Who's to say they won't want it as well?
There is a city behind this door, which may have a bunch of loot, but also I'm pretty tapped. Lamia almost got eaten by one of them spiders.
A shudder.
I could use a bit of a rest before going for round 2, I'll be honest. Especially if there's a city behind here and we've just been in the entranceway, it's going to take a while to explore.
We can return to the camp for the night.
Also,
back in the
I don't
morning.
know about you. I do have some rations with me. I don't really have enough for an extended stay. Who's to say that this place doesn't get buried in the war? We just fucking, hide the entrance again and all that. In 3 months, I don't think there'll be an army marching through here. It's a dead city. Might have a small expedition, couple of wizards. Even then, if the wizards are here, it's gonna take them fucking forever to get through this door.
Put my hand up against.
Like
the
even if they do dispel them,
gold.
oh Jesus!
No, they're just like wiping the fucking dust away from him. Just looking at it.
You touch the door.
Yeah, do you touch the door or are you waving your hand just like a bit off of it?
Dude,
You're trusting them.
dude, touch the door.
If I hear Brandon go whoa as I like reach up, I'm like, I stop and back up, and then
Yeah,
just...
you notice as Brandon says that, and like your hand like goes up to the door, you start to like feel like vibration through your body.
It's alright, touch it. You wanna touch it? Go ahead. Go ahead,
your
touch
hand.
it. Fucking do it. I definitely didn't say if we touch this door, we'll almost certainly die. No,
I take another step back.
You just weren't. It's fine. Go ahead. I didn't say. Don't listen to me. I'm just a badger.
I close my fist, and you just hear the creak of the fucking leather in the gloves. And turn around, and I turn around. We can return to camp for the evening. Report what we've seen.
I mean, we're talking about in this case that other people leaving the window, or other people leaving the window, or these redcoats are thinking about pulling out in 3 days unless the reinforcements arrive, which may not happen. And then the Baron comes over here and overtake this store. In that case, he's fighting a war. They're fighting a war. This war has to end before anybody really gets involved from the outside. Let's be honest. Like, how many fucking hoity-toity residents of powder you see stomping through fucking trenches?
I think we also maybe don't want to take the risk of us going through here. If this is a dead city, I mean, that means it's pretty big. If we go in here for an extended period of time, we don't want to come back up to find the front line has moved significantly.
That's true. We do have to report back as well. Else they'll just think we're dead, send somebody else down, and if we've opened the door, people come down after us. Who's to say we can't close it again? Or who's to say the door doesn't close behind us and leaving us trapped in there?
Also true. I
So
would
why
prefer we return.
risky maneuver when I've not had a hot meal.
Hot meal it is then. We can
We'll
return.
just take it.
We can
You
return.
just hide the key with us. Don't tell anybody we got it.
We can return and report. Get our money. Get some supplies and return.
Aye. Well, who knows what will happen? We'll have to return immediately.
I think we can have a discussion about returning after we made our report and see what the nice commander lady says.
Also, if we do open this door, we're then on a time limit because we've then disobeyed the Aeons. And there's
Which I
only
really
a
don't want
certain
to.
amount of time that will continue before eventually they find out, and they send a real Aeon to come wipe us off the face of reality. And to be honest, I don't think I've got the life expectancy to ever fight one of those things. So
It's fun to see people fear the gods.
no, they're not gods, pal. They're not gods. They're Aeons. They're separate. They kill gods.
All right. Class of hands. A hot meal.
That would be good. That'd be good. First, I have to get through this fucking trench line again.
Indeed. All right. Should we go
Alright.
march back, Sean the boy?
Yeah, excellent. Cool beats, boys.
Cool.
It's all good. So, you guys get your things. Is there anything you guys would like to do before you leave, however? Just making sure.
Nope. If I finish my sketch, then that's me. Did you want to make me a check for that of any kind?
No, as far as I can tell, like making a map is literally just part of general activities you do as you're exploring. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Yep. As far as I can tell.
So I think I've got everything.
I mean, I'm basically just drawing like the outline of the rooms. That's I give up any detail into it, like or anything.
Of course, yeah. I mean, you're not gonna like draw the fucking rubble, like.
No. It literally just it's an outline of the rooms
Yeah, exactly.
and little shorthand labels of what each room had in it, kind of thing.
Mhm. Yep. Spiders here, death trap here, ghosts here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you. Fair enough. Okay, cool. If you guys are comfortable with everything, you get your shit, gather your gold. Now, before we go any further, before you guys leave, I need to know what specific things are you hiding? Because I know you want to hide the key, like the big gem key. I get
Oh, I'm
that.
taking the key with us.
Yeah, no, you're keeping that with you, but you're hiding that. Is there anything else you guys want to keep hidden? Just making sure.
No, they said whatever we find was ours, so I'm not particularly I just got a bunch of fucking books.
I
And
got
a stone
I
and
got-
a mace. I'm
Yeah.
alright.
I got a Cortex skull. I'll get a helmet as well,
That-
please, Sean.
That like
Can I get a Cortex helmet as well, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You did have it. Yeah, no, you got it off that skeleton.
Cool, cool,
No,
cool.
Brandon.
So, all my stuff is in my backpack,
Mm-hmm.
except the little monkey pen which I'm wearing.
That's good.
So, I'm not like
That is-
hiding it in particular, but like as Brandon said, like we were told anything we find is ours for taking. So
There it is. No, it's all good. Yeah. Just
I mean,
make
if
sure.
he's walking out of here with, fuck it, who cares? The mercenaries, they got bigger worries than this.
also they're mercenaries. I'm sure they understand finders keepers.
They better.
Very true. Very true. All right. So, yeah, you guys gather your shit, make ready, and you guys make yourselves out of 10 minutes. Cool.
Far enough.
As you guys are going back up, can I possibly get a reflex save from you guys as you are trying to scale back up this slippery fucking slope?
Could I
Sure.
use survival? No, it's a reflex save. I
Nah.
can't.
Reflex save. Sorry about.
Oh, did I get?
22.
Nice.
14.
I believe 14 was the DC last time.
I just survived.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a reflex.
Does Rel do okay?
No.
Okay. Same as last time, Brennan. Take.
Fucking bump my head again.
Oh.
Nah, it's worse. Lose your footing, bang your knee off the ground.
Fucking.
Yep.
Fucking hate climb up mud.
Other than that, with that, you guys managed to scale your way out of the out of the cave system. And as you guys are approaching the entrance again, you start to hear droplets in the distance.
Droplets.
And then, yes, and they get further. Sound of rain
Rain?
pouring,
Oh, yeah.
pouring.
We talking like torrential?
We are talking like a stormy day in Glasgow. Stormy day.
Oh. Oh.
Like imagine then if we go towards like where the entrance is to like where we're just still like in cover kinda.
Mhm.
Do we want to try and wait this out or just?
I mean, it's just
go
a bit
for
of
it,
rain.
or-
It's not too bad. If anything, it'll stop the fireballs a wee bit.
I suppose.
I mean, I've got waterproof stuff, and
The trenches are going to be very flooded, and I'm not very tall.
I wasn't intending on going back through the trenches. Like, if we just cut south through the forest, hang a right, we can completely skip the trench line and just head through the woods.
That's a fair point, actually. Yeah. Okay. I think that's a good idea.
I mean, hell, I think we'd probably have to swim back through the trench, and I'm not up for that. You know
No,
how hard it is to get mud out of this fur?
This is why you should shave. We can.
I'm no weasel.
The rain will cover our movements as well.
Okay.
From who? The
You never
fucking
know.
trees.
You never know. In these woods.
the brown bear, so heaven forbid.
So, dander on back.
Fair enough.
Yeah, pull my cloak up around me, make sure I don't get too wet.
That's fair. As you guys leave, I will say it is, while the rain is pelting down and you guys make it out of the forest, you look up just briefly in the sky and you notice that it is getting very late into evening time as well. I'd say it's around 6, 7 o'clock, roughly.
And here I was hoping for some light. Oh well.
But yes. With that, so you guys head directly south and want to circle back around to the Red Cloaks camp, yeah?
Yes.
Mhm.
Just
Yep.
to
Like,
make sure we have Rel with us, right?
Yeah, you do. Of course you do.
Cool.
He's not
Wait.
left, has he?
Wait. Give me a second.
Does he die climbing up the fucking slope?
If he dies climbing up this fucking slope, it's going to be an absolute fucking son
Yeah,
of
he
a
dies
bitch.
climbing up the slope.
He just falls and
He's dead.
it's like the guy in the World War Z movie when he's coming out of the fucking airplane and he
Oh my
falls and
God.
shoots himself in the face. God.
Brandon, when you were climbing up that slope and you lost your footing on your right leg and you landed on your knee, banged it, yeah, Rel planted his face directly into your boot. Right behind you.
Did he die?
No, he's still good.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
He's not doing great. I'll give you that. But he's...
Well, neither is Ramya. He can't be complaining.
Fuck. And the small people were not having a good time in that dungeon, I'll tell you that. But yeah.
I think the tallest they're at, man.
He is, I'd say, 4 foot tall.
Oh, he's okay. He's about my height.
Good fit on me.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
You should
Yes.
keep your head down, Hob. Might be a touch chilly up there.
Yes. Okay. So.
Because you're closer to hell.
You're goddamn right. Especially after talking with that demon.
Right.
I love that. That's my favorite comeback to that.
So, question, boys. While we're doing this exploration, while you guys are rounding back around to Red Cloak's camp, would any of you guys like to take any exploration activities? Avoid notice, defend, detect magic, follow the expert, scout, investigate, anything like that. Page 479 and 480 of the book.
Probably move unnoticed.
Avoid notice. Okay, attempt a stealth check to avoid notice while traveling at half speed. If you're avoiding notice at the start of an encounter, usually roll stealth check instead of perception to determine your initiative. See if enemies notice you. Okay. Would everyone like to do that? Would anyone like to scout?
We're moving like the hobbits on their way to Bree.
Fair dues. All right. Anyone who is avoiding...
Can I attempt to cleanse soul path, please?
What?
Sorry, what?
It's one of the actions you can take as exploration, and I'm like, what the
Sorry,
fuck?
hello?
What? Sorry, what book is this from? What the fuck?
Secrets of Magic, page 234.
Of course, it's Secrets of fucking Magic. God. Exploration. Give me a second.
I'm not actually doing that.
You meditate prayer while I'm trying to reinforce your soul connection to your soul force. Or fuck off, man.
Yeah, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Right. But yeah. Yeah. Also, yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, I'll just link the fucking page if you guys just want to look up the list. Action Pathfinder. There we go. Just if any of those, like, you don't have to do any of them. Just wondering if anyone would like to. Just real quick while you guys are making your way back.
No. Yeah, I think avoid notice would also be good.
Okay. Reese?
I'm just looking.
So the two of you, Nox and Brandon, can you guys make stealth checks for me, please?
You got it, buddy.
Cover tracks. Oh, actually, can I be coming up behind these guys and doing cover tracks, maybe?
Ooh.
Of course. Cover tracks. Let me see. Nox, nice one. Cover tracks. You don't need to attempt a survival check to cover your tracks, but anyone tracking you must succeed a survival check against your survival DC if it is higher than the normal DC to track. Okay. That's fine, absolutely. Reese, could you just tell me your survival DC? So it's 10 plus the modifier.
10 plus my survival. So it's 11.
That's okay. That's fine. It's fine. They have 10 survival DC if it's higher than the normal DC track. That's okay. We're good. That's fine. Okay, you do that. Good these boys. All right. So, as you guys are making your way south, Brandon, unfortunately, between the rain making the ground incredibly muddy, you find yourself sloshing through a far more mud than you would have liked. You're not having a great time. Nox, you've hunted long pig before. You're okay with it.
Jesus Christ.
You're okay hunting this terrain. You are. You're feeling pretty comfortable. And Ramya, you just making sure any obvious dents in the mud that
Yeah, like
makes.
I imagine I walk very I imagine when I step in mud it doesn't leave that much of an imprint, but whereas Brandon and Nox probably do.
Yeah.
So I imagine that like I'm coming up behind them too, and any like massive footprints in the mud, I'm kind of just like I step on them a little bit to kind of obscure them and stuff, and like.
Yeah, that's fair. Even them out a little bit, so it doesn't look obvious.
Yeah. Sometimes I start walking backwards just to kind of make it look confusing or something.
Just to fuck with whoever's doing it.
Yeah.
Bonus feats. Whatever that is, that didn't come out right, unfortunately, Paul.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, cool. Rami, as you're like covering the tracks behind her, Rel is just like come behind you, just long, just. So you know these two well.
Not really actually. We only just met this morning.
Good people.
So far, yeah. Nox seems a little scary, but I like Brandon. I imagine those conversations are a good 15 feet behind, so they can't hear.
Yeah, no, of course, yeah. The rain is also pretty loud as well, so
Yeah.
it doesn't help.
Mm-hmm.
Scared of Brandon. Scared of Nox.
I
Really
don't,
nice one.
I don't think you need to be scared of Brandon.
Big hammer. Big.
Yeah, he does have a big hammer, but I don't think he seems the type to swing it needlessly. So
Thank you. Thank you for getting rid of Avanti. You appreciate it.
oh no, that's okay. He didn't
You
seem
think-
like a very nice little demon.
No.
Not that I think many demons are very nice, but
I was going to ask you experience.
no, not really. Just what I've read.
Fair.
What language do like Ratman speak? What's their like their natural?
I believe it is Yosokai. Let me just type it.
Never mind. I don't speak that. Doesn't matter.
Let me check the doc. Actually, I think it's also they speak wild speech as well. Let me check.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Don't speak scum.
Sorry,
I
don't
speak degenerate.
Sorry. I'm not fluent scum.
I'm not fluent in dipshit. Yeah. Fine. Yeah, no, with that, he just like bears his head. You can see there's a little bit more life coming to him, Ramya, as he's walking beside you.
What's the Ratman's proper name again?
Rel.
Yosokai.
No Nathan, not his name.
Oh, okay.
They're all called
Riss.
No, not me, not again.
Right, well, I couldn't
Well,
hear you. Sean. What'd you say? What's the race called?
Yosokai. That's how it's spelled. I posted it in the chat.
Okay. That's what I was-
Yosokai. Yosokai.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rel, you're the first Yusokai I've ever met.
Yeah, we don't really get out much. we like our own burrows, cities, wilds.
Could you
Cities.
could you tell me a bit about like your people and how your culture is and
Well,
I'm just very curious.
I'll tell you about it. It's well, we like to live underground. The sunlight kind of hurts the eyes, but we deal with it when we need to. But very fucking fall. Fall.
What you?
You fucking
Oh.
no matter where you go, it's very matriarchal. We usually
Oh,
have
matriarchal, interesting.
the queen. Same. They have a lot of kids, and they're always children fighting for prominence, stuff like that. Small little clan wars under the earth.
Is
But
the
we
queen
like
the only one that has the baby Yusoke?
she's the main one. Most females, from what I understand, we only allowed to have small litters of about 10 or so.
What makes what constitutes a queen Yusoka? How does one become one?
Depends on where you're from, but where I'm from, I'm a slight. The queen under the hill. Well, it's said that she's blessed. Apparently, I don't really believe it that much. I never really got much into politics, but apparently she's touched by the gods. She's descended from angels, something like that.
Oh, okay.
I've heard a lot of tall tales. Not many people have seen her. Light shines from her eyes. Her tail glows the brightest silver and gold you've ever seen. She speaks with a voice that can woo armies and to calm oceans. I don't really know, but
That sounds very beautiful.
it's poetic. I will give them that. I just wanted to stay with my books and being from a larger than
Oh, you read?
I mostly just read. Yeah.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I came from a big family. We usually have to stay children of 10 or so, but if some of the children leave, the mothers can have more. And well, I think I've got 30, 40 siblings. I think.
Oh wow,
Um,
it's quite a big family.
yeah. So Avanti basically heard that I wanted to be someone, so he took advantage of that, I think. So yeah, but I just like reading. I like reading history, really.
I understand.
I like to know what was. I like hearing about great heroes. It's nice. It's really nice.
Yeah, I agree. I like history a lot too.
You see, he's like, like getting very comfortable. He's like just like walking up beside you. Just yeah.
Imagine I
I
just
don't-
like I maybe like mention like a historical text or two and like,
Of
oh,
course,
like have
yeah.
you read this? Did you read this? And like just start talking about some like
Uh,
books.
Yeah, and
And
you
I
guys
think
just like go on like a little like conversation for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know what to do after all this stuff blows over. Um, you have any ideas? 'Cause I'm kind of lost. I'll be honest.
Hmm. Would you want to return to Oslight? Back to your books?
Mm, No, I want to be someone. I want to learn how to fight. I want to do what you all do. I don't know how.
Perhaps you could join the Red Cloaks.
So, I mean, I'm a good digger. I know that, but I don't know. You think they'll take me in?
I think I can make a strong case for it. Sidebar.
Yes.
Nathan and Paul as players, do we want an NPC companion?
Yeah, up to you
I
guys.
fucking care. Yeah, sure.
If you guys want this guy to come along, will Ramya ask him to join us or not?
That's yes. If you want to do it,
I mean, I don't want no,
perfectly happy with it.
I don't want to invite him to join us, and you two are like, I don't want an NPC companion.
I'm perfectly fine with it.
If we have a guy that fucking makes us dinners and shit,
I'm not eating a fucking thing this guy makes.
what's it? And he like he sets camp for us and he keeps watching shit, bro. Get a couple of squires, a couple more fucking
I'm
guys
perfectly
like him.
happy with NPC companions. If you want to invite people along,
I will say I did make him in Hero Forge. If you guys have
Interesting. Let me see. That is entirely going to sway my opinion.
What?
yeah, what he looks like in Hero Forge.
If he looks,
Or perhaps, Rel, you could come with us for a while.
I mean, I'd like that. You've all been really nice to me, and a bit scary, fighting the giant spiders, but I mean,
Ramya physically peels at that, and then just looks dead ahead, silent for a few seconds.
but you all seem to be looking after me so far, and I'd like to repay the favor. If you wouldn't be against it, I guess.
I mean, I'd say you already have in a way.
Well,
The tunnel you already dug is going to be a massive boon to the Red Clocks. It's going to look very it's going to look very favorably for us. You helped us in each of the fights we got into down there, so I don't think you owe us anything so much anymore.
well, I'll put it like this.
I think Nox
I-
very much enjoyed putting that demon in a bag.
It was pretty entertaining, and it did feel really good watching him do that.
So did I.
I was good.
So I don't think you owe us anything, but I'll say to the other two, but if you pull your weight, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to join us for some time. Until you just find something or choose something else you'd like to do, or
I would like that. Thank you, Ramya. And he just like pulls the cloak over on him and just like keeps walking alongside you. Pretty content smile on his face. And he
that's
just
a sick ass Hero Forge model.
yeah, it's like I thought it was like, you know what? I've
He
seen
has a good model. He gets to leave.
he gets to stay. You know what?
Live.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That was his judgment right there. That was.
Also, Paul, you say you won't eat anything this guy makes, Paul. But
Oh, I will. I'm just fine.
I've got one word for you, and that's ratatouille.
I know. Like I'm literally a badger. I eat anything.
Like if this
I
guy
even eat
can
rats.
cook, ooh.
Fuck's sake.
If this guy can cook anything that's not raw, I'll fucking eat it. Most of the shit I eat's raw, so this is gonna be some gourmet stuff for me, man.
You mean you use fire?
Use fire to heat your food up. Oh, bit odd, but okay.
Sure, what I use fire for? To heat up my fucking lead.
Fuck's sake. Brandon, Nox, you two have anything you want to talk about while you're just trying to stealth through this forest at night? Yeah, it's just like silently going march beside each other.
Like fucking like shoulders down, just like I'm holding my gun close to me to try to stop the powder from getting wet.
That's
Don't
fair.
wrap it in like leather or something.
I probably do, but like it's still paranoia.
That's fair.
That's fair, fair, fair.
It's very
Brandon,
wet.
yourself?
What are your plans after this, Nox?
I just realized Rami just assumes that we're gonna stay together for a while.
Yeah,
That's
interesting.
adorable.
You
More
think you're
jump.
joining the Red Crooks, or? You've certainly got the uniform.
I don't think they would be wanting me.
She didn't seem too happy, did she? You think you're getting paid?
I better be. More jobs like this would be good.
Less demons would be nice, though.
That was a fun demon.
It won't be when we meet it the next time. That's the issue.
We'll see.
Well, that's if anybody lets it out. Hopefully it sits there for a couple of millennia. Lets it stew real bad.
Wait,
I'll be well dead by that time.
Smash cut to Avanti just like in the fireplace, smashing its head off the wall.
I hope in 20 sessions time he comes back and we put him inside something again and all he screams is "Fun again!"
Just go just beat him again! Yes! Yes, I did it! You son of a bit. We're all god kings by then. And like, just fucking.
You guys have done one dungeon and you already have a villain that's gonna come back later.
Fuck,
you already
yes.
have a recurring
That's what
villain.
you fucking need in this game. That's what you need. Anyway,
Well, it's a villain like the way the
Nuts.
fucking Doofenshmirtz is a villain. And
Yes.
Fucking face and Ferb.
yes! Oh, I need it. I wanted to start recruiting bigger and bigger demons to help.
Is Nox Perry the fucking platypus?
A hobgoblin? A hobgoblin? Nox the hobgoblin!
Yeah, so, with no gun, it's just a hobgoblin.
I can't wait for the stealth mission with infiltrate goblins, and Nox just walks in. He just puts his gun to the side, walks in, he just blends into the crowd perfectly.
And it's like, and then I walk out again. And you're like, Nox, is that you? And then I'm like, I'm like,
Obviously!
yes. What?
Wait, hand him a gun, let's find out. Oh fuck, it's Nox.
Oh god, he just field strips it. If,
God.
what are your plans? Sideways
No,
look.
don't really like this war, to be honest. Sort of gets in the way. I don't really want to fight in it either, and it looks to be going that way, so. Don't know.
Maybe we.
Back to town, get another wee job like this, perhaps. Leave these mercenaries behind. They can die in their trenches all they want. I don't intend to join them.
Maybe.
Sell this mace, perhaps. It's a nice mace. Get some money for that. Maybe invest a wee bit.
Maybe we stick
Your
together.
property's good to invest into. Real estate, that's what you want to invest in. Huh?
Maybe
Say
we.
something.
Maybe we stick together. Keep doing jobs.
Sure, that works for me. Aye. Don't see why not. You're pretty effective. You're a good scout.
Would
You
you?
can sometimes you can hit things with that gun. I've not really seen it really injured or anything, but you can fucking hit things with it.
You can hit with that hammer.
Damn right you can.
I am worried of Rami though.
What about her?
She's going to crack.
I think we're past that point, to be honest. I mean, I'd be honest. If I almost got my head eaten by a giant spider, I'd be pretty fucked up as well.
Mm.
You know,
We should.
she'll be fine. She's a gnome. They're very adaptable. She still points right back. Nothing ever happened. Just find her something that's brightly coloured and spins.
We should get her something that makes her feel better.
Like sweets, that would probably work.
More like
Sweets,
a suit of armor.
I sort of like look behind me and look at Nox and I go, "Do you even wear armor yourself?"
I like pull up the gambus I'm wearing the fucking the fucking I wear the red cloak gambus I wear what I can I wear what I can find.
Perhaps we get you some clothes that don't have holes in them. How about that?
Shrug.
An actual suit of armor that's actually made to fit you. Some nice leather, something like that.
Maybe.
And you go around looking like mercenaries, trying to get paid by, and maybe we get you a different fucking kit. Something grey or green, something to blend into the background. That gives you away a wee bit. Yeah, you're all stealthy, and then there's this fucking red head pointing out of a bush at me. It's like,
The last person to try to dress me nice at least took me out on some dinner dates first.
Did you just insinuate that me, a badger, would try to date anybody?
It was a joke.
Do you know how hard it is to try to date somebody as a badger? Do you have any idea?
I've seen a lot of human women. Some of them have strange tastes.
No, they're hobgoblins, pal. The hobgoblins even have women.
Oh yes.
They pop out of holes in the ground.
Oh yes, we have women.
Like, yeah, I don't think I want to see that. Yeah, I'll be alright. I'll just, don't worry about me and being a badger. I'll be okay.
What is it? Why you said that a wizard cursed you?
Aye.
Do you want to have that stop happening?
Let's think. If you were turned into a badger, would you want to go back to being a hob?
Yes.
There we go then. Do you know how hard it is to cast magic with claws?
No, I don't.
Drink beer. Like, I'm lucky I've got opposable thumbs.
Then
If I didn't have these babies, I'd be fucking screwed. I'd be digging in the dirt, living in holes. Wait, that's what we just did.
Then let's put that on the list. Things to do.
Let's just say, during the Doris that take a wizard a good 3 months to get through, like a really good wizard. We're talking about that level of spell that made me a badger. So it's good. I'm not holding my breath. I mean, honestly, I'll be lucky if I die as a badger.
Wouldn't we all?
What?
I shrug.
So yes. As you guys are traveling through forest, could I get some survival checks from you, please?
You got it, buddy.
Actually, no, perception, please.
Perception, you say?
Okay.
Yeah, apologies.
Proceed. Fuck, I'm
Look
really
at that.
Look at. Remember,
look
boys.
Look at that.
Remember, everyone. 1 hero point at the start of the session. Oh god. So
I'm not wasting
That's
air
fine.
on this.
there it is. Just checking. Nox. As you're marching through the torrential rain with Brandon, you hear off in the distance about 60 feet from you. Despite the overpour of the rain, just... All right, fine, no. You fucking idiot. Voices. Pair of them.
I hold up.
I walk under it.
No, I grab your shoulder.
What?
There's someone ahead. Just like lean down to whisper next to you.
Red cloaks?
I don't know. Someone's talking.
Where?
I just like.
Would you like...
Fucking stand up, stand with tiptoes. I can't see.
You think Brandon... not Brandon, Knox... You think you can see black armor? Maybe from between some of the trees? About 60 feet ahead? It's hard to tell with the dimming light. Two individuals. Human? Humanoid, at least. Bickering amongst themselves. You think they're taking a piss?
Could be the Count's man.
This far up into our lines, that would be a bit strange.
Black
What
armor
they
is
do?
strange. They're pissing.
I mean... Now, I don't mean to be crass, but I think you could deal critical damage to one with that gun. Bet you 5 gold he can't do it.
God fucking damn it. Alright.
Hold on. We share at least the counts, man.
Oh no.
You do know that
Right, here you go. I'll approach, and if they're the counts men, you've got a shot lined up to deal with one. And if they're not, we don't shoot them.
Okay. If you see one of them, if you think there's a problem, just put your hand up and wave.
If I think there's a problem, I'll probably be getting stabbed. So I think you'll know.
Okay. Ramya and Rel, have you guys?
they
came up
are
to
they are
possession
just
by now?
approaching. They are approaching
Buzzard
you just
got
now.
up,
Yeah.
Right?
What's going on?
There's two
There's
men
a
up
couple of
ahead.
lads. Yeah. I'm gonna
What's-
go talk to them.
Okay.
If they try to stab me, please shoot them.
No problem.
Okay.
Wrong way.
Right? I walk up through the bushes.
Is it a wise
Alright.
idea? Is it a wise idea for us to have sent a talking badger?
I don't think it matters now. He's already gone.
Just
This
vanish
is-
into a bush.
Maybe I
Just
He's fucking gone now.
Let's just be
Uh,
ready to step in.
Yep.
I'll pull my gun out and like
Mhm.
try and move around a little bit to a point where I can get a somewhat clearish shot.
Okay,
Do
take
I-
a stealth check from you, please.
Do I?
Yes, I'd also like to chameleon to look like
Ooh.
green skin, hair looks like leaves and stuff.
Fantastic. Okay.
Do I have a clear shot?
You don't, but as Brandon emerges from the foliage,
Mm-hmm.
foliage,
Foliage.
Foliage.
foliage, they do turn
Mm-hmm.
and take a step forward,
Mm-hmm.
and
Cocks
you
in hand.
do. You realize that as soon as they turn around, they weren't taking a piss; they were warming their hands,
Huh.
rubbing their hands together in front of them.
They're rubbing one out.
Insane.
I will actually link what is probably just the closest of what they look like, just
Mhm.
real quick, just for reference. Yeah. So, Brandon, you emerge from the foliage.
Some
Do you
nice
say
armor.
anything as you? Yeah, it is. Yes. Do you say anything as you do so?
Oh, evening, lads.
Throw the fuck.
Right.
One
I'm Brandon.
of them, it's like immediately goes to say sword to the Fisher, just and the other
Oh,
one just,
there's no need for all this.
and the
Fucking
other
hell.
one, The other one's kind of like just took a step back. Just what the fuck? What the
Right.
fuck are you?
I'm a badger. Pleased to meet you. My Brandon.
Have you got that?
Extend my hand.
Just like shink, look at each other. And the guy who had his hand on his sword just takes off, just shakes it.
Shake the hand. Pleasure to meet you both.
You said your name?
Brandon.
Brandon the
Aye.
Badger.
Aye, that's me. Aye, Brandon Shears. Pleasure to meet you both. You are.
They again just look at you. You tell him? No. He's clearly not one of them, but like, I don't know.
It's fine, boys. Like, it's okay. If you're just shy, it's no big. I'm all right. I don't mean to. I don't want to be awkward. Fucking, it's okay.
I'm Merrick. And
Marek, pleased to meet you, Marek. Pleased to meet you.
And this is Job.
Job, pleased to meet you, Job. You boys all right? You seem a bit like.
Yeah, no, we're just doing some scouting.
Fair enough, fair enough. Seen anything interesting up on these parrots yet?
They both just stop, look directly at you. No, nothing really. You happen to you.
It's I see what you did there. That's a fucking I see what you did there. Fucking every time, boys. Fucking hell. Can you not give me a break, lads? I swear, I try to buy a pint that's the same thing. Like, fucking hell.
That sounds hard, man. You right?
They say like animal cruelty and everything. They don't even serve me wine. It's awful.
That sounds hard, man. Are you alright?
I'm not really. I'm not really. I'm a badger. But I'm hanging in there, boys. I'm hanging in.
Listen, we're actually doing a bit of scouting. We're looking for a cave. Do you happen to know where we can find one? Could you?
Cave?
Yeah, just told this general area. You see what? It's looking all right. So,
just on back that way. I've spotted a cave, a couple of caves, a couple of badger holes, and it's scales. I mean, how big a cave are we talking? Are we talking like 10 arms for like badger sized, and are we talking bigger?
It's just like looks like it was like blown open, like the fireball.
Oh, that one. Aye, I've seen that one. Aye.
Hey, you know it.
Oh, awesome. I walked past it there. Maybe. God, it look for the. I can't even. Fucking. It might have been 20 minutes to an hour ago. It's kind of hard to tell under all this foliage.
The guy on your left, Job, just slash bears, just like, this fucking guy's saving us like a day's worth of scouting. It's fucking great, man. Do you want to come with us? We just need to like search it out. You look down. You look well armored.
Oh, thank you very much. It's fucking difficult. Like everything being a badger, that you can't imagine the trouble it took to get this fitting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you mind telling us like where you got your smithing work done? Because that is just
was actually a goblin did it. No fucking dwarf would touch me with a 10-foot pole. Something like kind of all the fur than fucking sniveling.
You think the furry bastards would have some bit of empathy? I know, right? It's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah.
They don't even appreciate me as another furry bastard. Like, it's fucking awful.
Some people these days. Right?
I know, right?
No common decency.
I know, it's fucking terrible.
You watch Job takes off his helmet, you see underneath it, he is like a half-orc. Listen, mate, we're going back up north to the camp to get some pints after we find this place. Do you want to join us?
Sure, why not? If you're inviting me, I'll not say no to a pint. It's fucking difficult getting one.
Let's turn out to a great night. And it's sort of like, a Job just like slaps me on the back. Like, oh.
You boys would be alright, but like you're not going to get into bother, are you? Like,
you just made
I don't want to get you boys into trouble.
I mean, it's a bit of a job easier. I think if anything to pay you for this.
I'll take that, lads.
Right, let's go. And they just start marching off in your direction, Nox, Ramia, and Rel.
I just look over at Nox. I imagine we're close enough, like we're pretty close to each other. I like just whisper, what's he doing? What do we do here? Should we just hide, let them by? What? I don't know what his plan is.
Hide. Yeah, hide.
Okay. Yeah, I just like get under a bush or something and with like, chameleoned up. Like whisper to Rel behind me. Rel, hide.
Right. It just like it sinks into the foliage behind you. Just like pull it up, just curls in as tight as you can, so his little skin. It's so right. What has you actually out here all this time? No, Nathan, you already rolled stealth.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, remember?
Whoopsie.
So good. No taking that. Yeah, no. So just like, how did you actually end up here, Brandon? Why was you traveling this way? It's boiling, you know.
Oh, no, I was hired by some fucking wizard to go inspect the magical damage that a load of fucking bastards are causing around here. They say it's fucking up the magical ether or fucking some shit. And, hard to get boys to go out and do that, and I'm needing work. Yeah. I'd get the fucking construction job when you're a badger, I'll tell you that. Nobody wants you to wait tables. So, being a magical monstrosity myself, I figured, yeah, I need the money.
Being a magical monstrosity myself.
Roll me.
That's gotta be with a bonus.
That's an episode title right there.
Being a magical monstrosity myself, yeah. Everyone's just
all around for that one. That's good.
Do I need to roll for that shot, or is he just gonna be like, fair enough?
Okay. So first off, a hero point to everyone. Everyone's there too. For that, I was good, Paul. Can I get a deception for you, please? This is gonna be significantly easier because, like, you basically tell the truth for most of that. It's just a single part of it was just the tiniest part.
Okay.
Yeah.
14.
You're fine. Yeah, it's like, oh god, no, like, man, we don't even know around here. You're not monstrosity. No, what the fuck's on that? No, we won't play as No, listen, Brandon. I can see Merrick just like walk past you, just arm over your shoulder. It's like, listen, these rat fucks. And I'm saying this as part of the count's forces. Had Fenn complete absolute shit or something. You're not supposed to say that. You never know when they're listening. Sodom. Look,
I don't hear over all this rain anyway. You should be fine.
Oh no, I meant the wizards.
I fucking.
It's spying on all of us. They are, they've got eyes in the trees.
Oh, I know.
Click.
Fucking trees have eyes and all that shit.
It just the camera pans slightly, and we just see Nox's big, beady red eyes.
No, I've got glowing eyes like a cat. just see two glowing eyes up in the fucking tree.
Look, Brandon, they don't notice any of your companions. They walk. What you thought was the exact bush they were in, and you guys, they keep walking.
Probably quite distracted by the talking badger friend they've just made. So.
Yeah.
And you seen anything strange? Like something like, shite. Alright, boys, right.
I looked in the mirror yesterday.
So, yeah,
I think it's bad. I have to wake up to this face, lads.
I know. Like this. Like that. Jesus Christ, that reminds me. The doorman at work told me I look like the default WWE character creator.
Wow.
That was very good.
Yeah, I'd take these guys back to the cave. I have big small talk with them. So how's the couch doing? Anyway, I hear you boys are kicking ass.
It's going pretty well. Also, man, no one was really like being out here, but
nobody wants this shit.
Oh, it's not, no. But like, and Leo is bizarre. Honestly, both sides are being a bit ridiculous. But do you know the cloaks had fucking gorillas?
What?
I'm not joking. Seriously, they came barreling out with the trenches one day, ripped my friend Tim's head off. It was insane.
How do you get fucking gorillas down here? How do you get gorillas to behave?
We don't know. We think they the horseshoe oil, but like no one actually.
Hold on, you telling me these fucking nursing these are important gorillas?
I don't know.
You saying that they're trafficking gorillas here to fight in their fucking illegal war?
Gorilla,
Fucking hell, that's quite the title.
gorilla trafficking.
Gorilla trafficking to fight illegal war.
Oh god.
Fuck.
Look,
I love
yeah.
this fucking campaign.
Look, everything. The work's out. It's going well, but like, mate, we wouldn't even like be doing it if we didn't actually believe in it. Cause like, man, we've seen miracles. It's.
Aye,
Man,
I've been told it's like really like fucking like some shite over there.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, there was this
Oh.
village of tieflings, I think, a few miles north of here. Dirty fucking business that was.
Oh, that was bad, was it?
It was pretty bad, but
Got messy.
very messy.
Mm.
We didn't. None of us like enjoyed it, but mate, we
Aye.
cracked open one of the cellars. Oh, but yeah,
I can see why you should always be needing drinks now.
yeah. Look, we've seen things. We have. Like, remember that at that time, raised him from the dead. He did. Honestly, it was. We've seen the Count himself do miracles. We're only here because I feel like we're doing the right thing.
See shit like that, it's fucking difficult not to believe in a man, isn't it?
Right? Honestly.
I can't blame you boys. Like if I seen it myself, like I'd be right there with you probably. But
It's short work, but you know, it's what the gods intended, isn't it?
well, yeah, if you feel you're doing the right thing, then who am I to say no? You know, if that's what the gods decree.
I just like one of the Merrick just looks at John and is like, oh, I love this fucking magic.
I mean, I'm not sure how happy the gods will be with me, but like they've not deigned to strike me down yet, so I take that as a good sign.
Well, we'll all meet our careers one day, and well, you think he'll be a very little man when you meet him? Because I think that'd be pretty funny, and it would probably endear you.
If I ever meet the man that made me like this, it'd be a very short conversation. I'll tell you that, boys. And, I learned that a very sudden stop for me, or a very long fall for him. He best be playing to his gods. That I'm half the badger I am now.
Yeah.
Fucking wizards, man. I swear to God.
So yeah, you can keep making small talk while you're talking to. Guys, what the fuck do you two and Rel do when you watch Brandon march off the fucking distance with these guys, seemingly having the time of his life?
Leave no man behind. We should follow them.
I suppose, I really don't know what Brandon's thinking. Is he leading them directly towards the cave?
Yeah.
Because he's going that
Maybe.
direction.
Maybe he'll get paid for it.
I feel like this is kind of some sort of breach of contract.
Breach of contract?
I mean, isn't this kind of double agenty? Like, I don't know, I mean...
I didn't come here to pick sides in the war.
I mean... me too, but still, it doesn't really feel right to take a job from someone and then help their competitors, essentially.
I agree.
I take a slight moral issue with that.
I agree. I do agree.
Unless Brandon's just planning to, you know, but lure them somewhere and betray them, and
If he is, we better lay in. We better follow.
Yeah,
Make
okay.
sure we're ready to ambush.
Let's just follow for now then. Yeah, just follow them at like a good, I don't know, 50, 60 feet behind.
Mm-hmm.
Fair dues. Alright. Yeah. You
Mm-hmm.
the journey goes weirder than you would expect. these two individuals never once really taking more than a few seconds to actually look at Brandon. As you guys are falling behind him, you realize he has completely ingratiated himself with them.
These guys are dog shit scouts. They're clanking along in full armor. Oh, are these guys scouts? Hey, Sean. Can I ask a question, by the way?
You may ask a question, Nathan.
What were they warming their hands on?
You didn't see?
No fire?
There was no fire, bud.
Oh no. There was a whole camp there that was behind a fucking invisible wall.
So yeah,
Fuck! Fuck! No!
Yeah. After about, as you said, like an hour of traveling or so, you do eventually make it back up to the cave. Cave entrance, and so just like,
That's what you're looking for, lads?
holy shit, what is? You got that thing? Yeah, I got it. It's like one's in like a satchel. It's like, right. It pulls out what looks to be like a crystal rod.
What's that thing you got there?
It's a thing that we were told to use. We found it. Come on.
Oh, okay. Where are they standing?
They're like standing like how do I put it? Like about 10 feet out from the actual cave mouth. Basically, both looking up at the entrance itself. One of them, like Merrick, has got like the rod in his hand, and Job is like looking at him like, no. There's a word to it. You can't just keep hitting it. There's a word. Well, yeah. What was it?
Well, hold on. Don't say the word. Don't say the word. You fucking said that. You're gonna shoot into the cave.
No. They told us something. What was it?
You sure this is even the cave? Should you not like check?
It's like,
You don't want to fire. Like if you only got one shot at this thing, you want to be sure, right? But you know.
Roll me a diplomacy check, please.
Can I get any bonus to how well I ingratiated myself at this point?
I'm altering the DC. I'll give you.
Okay.
I'll give you.
I'm going to hero point that.
Sure.
Come on.
I'll give you +1 circumstance bonus.
Again.
That's one
There
son
we
of a
go.
bitch.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. 15. There it is. Okay. They just like they turn around, like look at you, look at each other. It's a good point. He does have a point. Did the wizard say it was one use? No, he didn't. But like it would have been, wouldn't it? Shit, we better check it out.
I mean, if there was anytime Wizard leaves me stuff, it's always one, you stupid bastards.
He's right. He's fucking right. All right, put it in. Put it in the bag. All right. Oh god, have you been down there? He just looks at you, Brandon.
I fucking banged my head and all.
Shit, have you been to the bottom? Do you notice anything?
Big fucking black door, full magic and fucking shite. Dead wizard beside it. Didn't touch it.
Dead
I
wizard.
figured if he died, I'm definitely toast.
They might have already tried to say it. Yeah. Shit.
You might want to check it's still intact. Like if it's been a while since I've been back here, and if they had more boys, then they could be down there.
They just look at each other. And just... Job loses. Just puts on his helmet. Anything happens, you hear me screaming, you come get me, right? Definitely. Yeah, definitely. I just looks back at you, Brandon.
I'll make sure he goes. Don't worry. I need that drink.
Awesome. Job just ducks down and just like starts scaling down into the cavern.
Sort of walk over, like watch him scale, like sort of like expect his mate to come with me.
You expect his mate to come with you, or?
Yeah, I'm sort of like walking over, like watching him descend. Like,
Oh yeah, sorry, that's it. Sorry. Yeah.
Does his mate come over, or does he like stand back?
Oh no, he comes over with you and just like just watch him stand, just like, you all right there, man? Yeah. Do you have torches? Can I have a torch, please? Of course.
You can have more than that. I fucking grab the guy beside me and I fire him down the hole.
There it is.
There we go.
I would say the party, You guys watched all of this unfold up until the last second when you see Brandon just yeet this guy into the fucking pit.
Ready?
Brandon, roll me an athletics check because you're yeeting this guy into the fucking hole. The rest of you, I'm gonna need fresh stealth checks, please.
Oh, if he's tossing him down the hole, I'm running up to get next to Brandon, please and thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like that looks like a signal to me. At which point I'm also going to book it up.
Yeah, that's a signal if I've ever seen it.
Okay. If the signal is you seeing him do that, then just regular perception initiative, please.
Oh dear.
Perception.
Perception. Perception initiative. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are about 30 feet out.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I understand now what you meant.
There we go.
17. I'm not. I don't have a token.
That's fine. You don't need it. We're the theater of the mind right now, my man.
No, but it means it didn't appear. It didn't appear
It's
on.
not- I
Oh,
don't think
that's
it matters. It'll be fine.
Sorry. Okay.
Just
It's all going to depend on what Brandon does next, I think.
Okay.
It's gonna get very short. Okay, let me just. Where the fuck did I put my dice? It's fine. I'll just roll it here. It's all right. So, d20 plus 5 and d plus 5. That's fine. All right.
Oh no.
So yeah, Brandon, you go first. You yeet Merrick into the cave, down on top of Joe. You watch as he spirals down, smacks Merrick on the head, and they tumble about 5 feet away from each other. They're about, I'd say, about 20 feet away from you at this point. What would you like to do?
Take damage.
Yes, they do.
I fucking took damage falling down that hole. They should take damage falling down that hole.
6, 6. Because of how funny this is, I'll let you decide which one takes the damage. Job for getting hit by Merrick or Merrick for falling on top of Job?
The guy getting hit's taking more damage.
Okay, fair dues. Okay, so that's fine. I'm getting my notepad out. Fuck, this is so dumb. What? No, I don't want to open Notepad++. Fuck off. Okay. That is cool. Excellent. They are both prone and they are both injured. What would you like to do? Fuck, get some music on.
They are 20 feet away from me.
Yes, 20 feet.
First action.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to cast Electric Arc.
Jesus Christ.
As they look up at me at the top of this hole, lightning just plays through one of my paws, and I go, remember how you boys looked down at Scylla the Tiefling? Well, I'm not going to feel half as bad. And I fucking cast an Electric Arc down on them.
Yep. Second roll attack.
So that
Basically
is a save. Yep.
That's
Do
save.
they have any difficulty because they're prone?
That's a very good point, actually. Yes.
Being in armor make it more damage or anything?
That's a good question. Would you mind checking that?
That's the thing in D&D, right? Like metal armor takes more damage from it.
Shocking Grasp does. It gives them like disadvantage on something. Double check that for me, Paul.
It
Because
doesn't say anything in Electric Arc. It doesn't.
Let's check that out.
I think it's against multiple targets.
I would have it do more damage.
They're flat-footed, take a -2 penalty to attack rolls. That's fine. Okay. That's what that does.
My God.
Absolutely fine. Cool. So reflex save from both of these. So reflex is 7.
Where's your dice?
I don't know, and I'm kind of upset.
Oh well.
I'm not gonna keep you guys waiting because fuck it. It's fine. Oh wow, fucking. So that is half damage on both of those, so they both take 3 damage. That's absolutely fine. You both shock them while they're on the ground. He is down to that. Cool, that's your first action.
If I drop down this hole,
Yes.
I'm going to need to make some sort of fucking something, aren't I?
Yes, you will need to make an acrobatics check, I believe. Skills. Acrobatics. I believe I'm gonna look up terrain. Give me 1 second, man. QRST 497 48. Okay. Yep, that's okay. Cool. I would. Just press upwards. Yes, I'm gonna need an acrobatics check from you. Make sure you do not fall prone if you jump down. I will give you a bonus to your attack roll, a circumstance bonus, if you actually would attack when you land, though. So it's up to you.
No, I'm alright. I'll just
Yeah, you
I'll
can just move down as.
just raise my shield and move down.
Okay, fair dues. Move down. So next up is that's Merrick. That's okay. So he is going to take one action to shove Job off of him, and use a second action to stand up. You furry little bastard! How dare you! And he's going to take a swing at you with his sword.
Pal,
Wait,
I'm not
no.
the one murdering children.
No, wait, no, he can't. Fuck.
Right.
One extra shove Job off him, one extra stand up, and third to actually draw his sword. That's his 3 actions.
He's
That's
like,
it. Can't do anything else. Yeah, it's it. And he's right. He's had his shield on this entire time, so he does that. But yeah, that's okay. Next up, we have Nox. Nox, what would you like to do? You are about 30 feet away from the incline.
Wonderful. And I can move a sum total of 25 feet, I believe.
Yes. So I would say, with your height, you would definitely be able to look over the edge of this.
Okay. Can I? If I do a really cool slide, can I slide the last 5?
You want to Apex Legends this?
Because I'm sliding. I basically want to get to a position where I can point my gun at them.
For a dramatic effect, I'll say sure. Fuck it, go for it.
Cool.
Yep.
Just click.
Mhm. Okay. That's one action to move up. Go for it.
And I would like to shoot at the man that just drew his sword, please.
His sword.
His sword.
Mm-hmm.
Please and thank you.
It's okay.
Jazeel. 27.
Whew.
To hit. Is that a critical shot?
Nathan, how do you kill this man? Describe this fucking scribe, please.
He draws his sword, and then you just hear as the bullet goes into hits through the gap in his armor between his neck and his fucking pauldrons, and he just crumples as the boom echoes from above.
No, Brandon, so you watch, stand up, you furry little bastard, how dare...
he just fucking Gmod drops. He just Gmod drops.
Holy fuck, Nathan. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Does that count as hurting something?
Always on time. Always on. I'll give you that, Hob.
Third action, Nathan.
Can I talk and also do something?
Talk is free action. Go for it.
I'm basically going to attempt to intimidate this man, if that's okay. The second man that's on the ground.
I believe that is demoralize. Yes, you would roll intimidation for me.
Intimidation, wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
23.
Okay, so choose a creature within 30 feet of you. Attempt an intimidation check against target's will save. 23. Yes, you do. Wait, actually, did you? No, you didn't, Chris. You see, that's fine. Okay, so the target is now frightened 1. So yeah, he's currently on the ground, looking up. You just watch half his friend's neck just get exploded outwards, fall back on top of him. What do you say to demoralize him?
I hope your family remembers what you look like.
What the fuck? Oh my god!
Followed by the
Yeah, followed by that click click.
Holy shit! Fair news. Okay.
I love the idea that at that exact
Jesus
moment
Christ.
there's
Uh-huh.
a flash of lightning.
Oh.
Just eliminates the red cloak that's at the top of the stairs.
Oh
Yes.
yes.
Or at the top of the
Oh.
cliff.
Fucking
Jesus Christ.
Next up, Ramia. I'm giving another hero point at the end of this for that. Holy fuck, that was good. Nice one. Reese, Ramia's up next.
So I can also only move 25 feet.
That's fine. Yep, you can see over the edge.
Can I? Because you said Nox can see over the edge because of his height.
You're absolutely right. I did. Sorry,
Can you
bud.
full move and use 2 actions to do it?
Yeah, you can move. Well, yeah, you can use two actions to go 50 feet, but you don't have to use all the movement. You know,
Yeah.
just enables you.
You can
So
still shoot after that for your 3rd action.
You absolutely can. It's up to you, bud.
Yeah, I'll use 2 actions then to get it right up to the edge of the hole.
Fair dues. Okay.
And
Shoot him.
Shoot her.
Shoot her! Shoot her!
Keep this in
Yeah.
mind. Because this guy is prone, he's getting a +4 AC bonus to his against range attacks.
okay, that's fine.
Does that work when you're firing down onto somebody?
If anything, it's the bigger target.
Surely, if he was standing up, he would be a smaller target.
Fuck. Yeah, because the rules don't actually account for incline. I'd say yeah, if you're on an incline higher than someone, it negates the prone bonus to AC. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah.
Because you're basically like standing right above him.
See, we're
Yeah.
going to regret that whenever we're fucking trying to approach a
Well-
castle and crawling on the ground so we don't get shot by arrows.
Yeah.
That makes sense, but
It does make
if you're
sense.
crawling towards a castle,
Like, because the
going
rule
to be
makes
more of a
sense.
target.
Yeah.
But if
If
you're
you're-
standing like this,
It
That
makes
is
sense if
very
you're on the
true.
same plane.
playing, yeah.
So it does.
Yeah.
But like, if it's like that, then yeah, it's not a smaller target anymore.
To be
Yeah.
fair, I think it would be very hard to hit anybody on a different plane unless you have like a spell like
Don't be a fucking cock about it.
like ether walk or something like that. I don't know. I'm not.
I
I'm not
don't
know
move.
those magic
This is
spells.
just because
the
you've
hole.
got the rules lawyer himself.
17.
17 is his AC. Yes, fair dues. Yep. Nice. Okay. So yeah, you shoot directly into him. That is that damage. Cool. So yeah, you fire down, and the bullet or the pellet goes straight into his thigh. Ah! Fuck! Fuck!
Excellent.
Would you like to say anything, or is that you?
I'd like to actually turn quickly to like Brandon beside me.
I'm down the hole.
Oh, oh shit, you're down the whole fuck. Sorry, I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah.
Uh,
Beside you. Yeah.
Turn to Nox quickly.
Mhm.
Should we interrogate this one before killing him?
It might be a good idea. Brandon, we want to keep this one alive.
Well, fucking surrender then. Surrender and we'll let you live.
Next up is Merrick. And he's just like, Wait. He just like unstraps his shield. Wait. Surrender. Please.
Grab his hand, drag it down, and I want to tie his hands behind his back.
Alright, flip him over, tie his hands. Fuck, jump! Fuck, man!
I mean, no hard feelings, but you did murder a town full of women and children, so I don't feel bad about this.
Save it,
And I
Boone!
fucking
I would like to
tie his mouth up.
I would like to toss a loop of.
Yeah.
I'd like to toss a rope with a loop down, just at his feet.
You'll talk to a magical monstrosity.
Fucking.
No, not enough of that. And I just gag him.
There it is. You move his helmet, you see that Job is, no, Job is Job was fucking half orc, wasn't he? Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
We kept the half orc alive. Ugh.
Right.
Oh.
So, good luck to you. And I begin like taking his armor off and stuff.
Why don't we drag him back up here?
He's going to be a lot lighter like this. Give me a sec.
That's nice armor though.
Well, you can fucking come down and pick it up.
Clamber down as well, I guess.
Perhaps not a good idea to wear Countsman armor back to the Red Cloak's camp, Nox.
It's true. I should just keep wearing theirs instead.
I mean, you don't have to wear it. We can just take it, right?
Yeah, take it. Just maybe don't put it on. You don't want to be shot on sight.
That is true.
Any more so than normal.
Yeah, so I strip this guy, fucking make sure he's bound.
Mhm.
I do have rope on me through my adventures pack, I believe. So
Yeah, absolutely fair. Yeah, you can utilize
I'll
that.
tie
Yeah.
this bitch.
do you have my
Okay.
adventure? Just what does it say I have? Yeah. Federal sheet of rope. That's it. Yeah, hog tie him. We can drag him back up, just like behind me.
That's fair. Yep, drag back up. I would say for the purposes of what's it? Stat-wise, the armor, if you guys want to make use of it, is half plate.
Ooh,
If you're interested.
interesting.
Do these
Uh,
guys have any sort of like medallion or like sigil on them? To know they're part of the Count's army, so we can like prove this, or
They do. Yes, they have like what's it? Basically,
Or
it's
is it-
a steel pin like attached to their. Oh, what? You know what I'm talking about? You know, like you have on like on knights on the shoulder
Mhm.
plate. You know,
Yeah.
like connecting shoulder plate to the breastplate
Mhm.
itself. I
Mm.
don't know what it's called. That
Yeah.
they would have one of those. It's
Okay.
God, what the fuck
Like
was
a
it?
like a
brooch.
brooch?
Yeah, brooch. Thank you. That's the word. Uh,
Folks,
yes.
maybe to take the brooches. We need to prove that we actually got them.
Produce. Yeah,
I'll
you
grab the brooch
take
off the dead one.
produce. You
Can,
take the brooch off
can
them.
I search the dead one for anything else on him?
Of course, yeah. You find another half plate armor set on him. You'll find a steel shield, a longsword, and I would say, a second, about 2 gold pieces. If you search the two of them.
I'll just toss that to I'll toss that to Rel. I'll grab the longsword and the plate as well. So someone's got one set of the plate, and I'll have the other set.
You guys
Carrying
really
this fucking guy back. I'm not carrying plate two.
Rel, do you think you'd be able to carry this?
I could. You see, Reli's just like at the top, like the incline, just like looking down at you, like look at these guys on. I could. Yeah. What? Is it kind of dangerous?
What is?
An enemy armor in an enemy camp. I guess.
They're already
You're
dead.
not wearing it.
Yeah, true. Okay, fair enough.
Strap it
You
up
just
on your
Put
back.
it on you. You'll be all right.
All right. I just start taking the pieces off Yonox and just put them in his backpack.
Good man.
Yeah, he'll be able to carry half plates at himself.
Excellent.
Yeah. Well, other than that, you find just like a few basic things. I will say that crystal rod that you found.
Found.
Yeah, found. Let's
Found.
acquired.
Acquired. Received.
Acquired. Yes. What the fuck was it? Just add that to your inventory as well. One of you. Steel crystal rod.
That'd be one of you. I didn't pick it up.
Okay. Do you want it, Reese? You'd probably be able to use it better than I would. Whatever the fuck it is.
I wouldn't really loot the body. It'll be you. So I mean, if Nox hands it to me, then sure.
I'll toss it to
But okay, I'll take it. Just put it in my backpack.
you.
Right. Let's make our way back to camp as fast as we can. I don't like the idea that there's more of these buggers out here.
Good idea.
I think perhaps we just go straight, not loop around this time.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Verdus. So you are bringing Job back with you guys, yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
Cool. Sounds good. Cool. So dragging this guy along, in little else besides his breeches, as well as carrying all the plate armor and the gold. You guys aren't trying to be stealthy anymore, so you're rushing back. It takes you about half an hour or so. Takes some time to find the way, but you're confident you can see that the fire's in the distance, and the campsite. Arriving in the dead of night, you guys manage to get to the edge of the trench line before a few guards spot you in the distance and like ready their halberds. Oi!
Heyo, it's
What's
me,
that?
the Badger. Coming back.
Oh shit! You're a lot. Hang on. There was three
Aye.
of you.
Well, that man, we found him This boy here's one of the Count's-men. They captured him. You might want to talk to him. We found him over that way, and I point to where we found him. I think there might be more.
Shit. All right. Come on.
Probably should talk to Captain Leary.
Lieutenant Dawn will be happy to see you. Come on. He sort of like hurriedly escorts you guys through all the trench lines as fast as possible. Yeah, after about like 20 minutes of navigating through the trenches, you guys do eventually find your ways back to the core of the camp. You can see that Job is not having a great time right now. Shivering. Okay. No more will be said about that.
Murdered a village full of women and children.
Yeah,
I have
but like,
no feelings for this guy.
yeah, but like, it's only human, man. He's only human after all. Come on.
He's a half
He's not
orc,
even
so
half
fuck
orc.
him.
He's not his half orc. Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Yes. So yeah, you guys drag this guy's ass into the center of camp. Everyone is sort of staring at you as you arrive back. You guys are bruised, bloodied, armor dented, exhausted, and have picked up two companions. Two individuals sort of like just like point straight to the tent, get out of your way. You can hear murmurings from along the a bunch of the armsmen looking at you. It's like, I didn't think they'd come back. I didn't think they'd come back this well. It's basically just what everyone's saying. And yeah, without too much fanfare, you guys are led into the tent, and you're free to enter as you so wish.
Yeah, dander
Very
on
much
in.
so, yes.
You see, as you enter in, sitting down at the end of the long table, it's sort of reoriented and to be lengthwise with from the doorway. At the end, the other side is Lieutenant Dorn just sitting down, arm propped up on the table, looking over the map, and just with her charred and pained hand is just sipping on what looks to be a hot beverage, probably tea. Just looks at.
Lieutenant Dorn, are you awake?
Oh, you're back sooner than I expected.
Well, we didn't.
It
We
wasn't hard.
investigated it. Found what we needed. Figured best come back. Bumped into these bozos on the way back. Decided we best take them back, knock them off, and then bring one back.
Grabs a crutch, like stands up. Ugh. That is. Wow. Color me
Aye.
impressed. Well done.
Well, it turns out things are probably worse than we thought. So,
Oh,
bad news there.
that's where this conversation is going. Fantastic.
Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm no tactical genius, but if these boys in the woods were in between us coming back to you, you know what I mean.
Okay, well, obviously, well, you killed them, obviously. Well, killed. How many?
Well, there
There
was
were
two
just
of them, but
Killed one.
Nox
one
here
back.
thinks there might be more.
Why do you think that?
They say they're scouts. What scouts
Yeah,
wander? What scouts wander through the woods in heavy armor?
Let me see the armor. Do you have it? Any
No.
pieces?
Chidink.
It's like takes up in one hand.
Yeah, a couple of pins too. I think Nox has them.
I just tossed
She,
it
like,
into
just-
the
I drew
table.
the pen I had.
There it is. Yeah, she takes the pins, and one arm just like unbuckles the bag, just looks at it as like you leave it on the table, and then just slowly turns to Job. Thank you very much, all of you, for this. I think you've earned yourselves a bonus.
Thank you
Oh,
very
we
much.
also found this, and like I pull out the crystal rods.
Oh, I did.
Ooh.
Trying to activate that thing at the Holy War. Apparently, some wizard gave them to it.
Presumably
stop
some
them.
sort of a beacon or tracker or some sort of signal.
Don't know.
Sure.
I'll have some of the mages have a look at it. Thank you. I'm not an arcane alchemist myself, so I have no idea. Thank you.
Oh, I also made you this, and like I pull out my sketchbook and like tear out the page that has the map on it,
All right.
and like hand it to her.
What's this?
It's a map of the layout of the dungeon underneath the hole.
Uh-huh.
Past the door.
Sorry, what? It's actually a full dungeon.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Scale-
it's a ruin of that ancient race of Korda.
Yes.
Fucking big one.
Looks like it's the greatest archaeological find of this age. There's actual
I
dead.
would say so.
There's dead bodies down there of Korda.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
there's skeletons of Korda and stuff.
Paintings of them.
I just put the base on the table. Sorry, this too.
Put the skull of the Korda with the fucking thing on it on the table as well.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Aye.
Whoa!
That was like pretty big.
Also, this is Rel. You will pay him as well. He dug a tunnel to the other side of the enemy camp and will tell you where it is so that you can skirmish there. They don't know about it.
Well, he knows about it. I point to the fucking guy that's gagged.
I don't think he's making it out of here though.
I hope not.
Oh, and be careful of this area, and I point to the bit in the map where like the gas bit is.
Okay.
There's like a trap here where there's gas in the air, and it's very flammable, so just
Yeah, I wouldn't go exploring too much. Big door in there, all sorts of magic on it. Far beyond
Yeah.
what was on the entrance. I didn't even want to touch it.
We should have put a
Probably
note
burned the
on.
whole place to a crisp.
We should have put a note
Well,
on
we
that.
should have. We should have.
Oh, and in this room, be careful. There's a little red demon ball trapped inside a box in a chimney.
Yes.
Don't pull that lever. Whatever you do, don't pull that lever. We put it on that.
I put a note on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, there were some undead. We killed them all. It's fine. There's some ghosts.
And I think I destroyed the thing that made the undead. I'm not too sure, but just
Right,
be careful.
Right.
Oh, there's a couple of dead spiders as well. There
Yes,
might be more that we didn't see.
giant spiders that we killed as well. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I get it. You're all very impressive. But I'm not disputing that, evidently.
I apologise. It's
Right.
been a long day with a lot to deal with.
That's very fair. Right. So, a few things I don't know. She like whistles off into the distance, and you see two fully decked out red cloaks come in. Take this one for questioning. It's like go over, grab job.
Hand him the rope. There you go.
Thank you. Bring him in. Make sure he's comfortable. Now,
Please don't. You fucking murdered the fucking village.
yes, that one we heard about that.
I had a good chat with him.
So all of you look pretty battered, beaten. So let's get you all patched up, healed. We've actually, if you wouldn't mind waiting about an hour, we've actually got a few priests coming in who are going to be doing some mass healing. So please attend that. Look after yourselves. Second, would any of you mind writing up a report? Because believe it or not, you've kind of just thrown a lot at me, and I would like to have all this in writing to know what to do with the
I'll
information.
write you a report. Aye, that's no bother. Aye.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. She just looks at you, Knox. Thank you for the information, Knox.
You're welcome.
Right, let's leave before we fucking start this thing again.
Third, and she just like walks over towards you all, hobbling over, and just like pushes you aside, Knox, slightly, not like forcefully,
Yeah, just like excuse me, kind of thing.
Yeah. And she just like kneels down in front of Rel. You're my little friend. What stories have you to tell me? I dug a tunnel. Please show me where this tunnel is. And she just like stands back up and ushers him over and sits him down at the table. And she sits down at the head of it again. The three of you, please look after yourselves. I'm going to have a long little conversation with my friend. Mel? Yes? Mel? Ma'am? Please. She just points over at a shelving unit beside the entrance. Just grab that bag. Everything's in there. Also, the small little lockbox as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Commander Thorn.
Thank you all. If you guys take that bag and the lockbox, you guys are going to get a total each of 65 gold. Each.
Very nice.
And it's half bad.
So add that to your inventories. So yes, boys. For now, it's going to be a little bit of downtime. First off, you have expendable gold. You can possibly buy some quartermasters if you would like to. You got a few hours to kill before you're going to be mass healed. If you want to seek medical attention before that, you can. Or is there anything else you guys would like to do in the interim?
I want to write up this report.
For this? Cool. It's all right.
Were we provided any? No, I suppose we haven't been like provided any kind of lodging, have we? Or
You haven't, but they're absolutely free to ask around if you like.
before I leave, then I would just ask Commander Dorn. Excuse me, is there any is free tents that we could perhaps use?
We don't have any free tents. We have some free bunks actually, as of this morning. I talked to my quartermaster, Pick. He should be able to point you in the right direction.
Okay,
I'll
thank
show you where I need to go.
So I've got a little bit of a shopping list, Sean.
All right.
Oh.
Sounds good. Cool. What are you looking to buy?
A firearm cleaning kit, please.
Okay, cool. You would. Definitely. Yeah, no, absolutely, you would, because I described a few of these individuals, the Red Cloaks did have firearms, so yes, you would be asked to be able to buy that. 100%. Yep, just throw stuff at me, and I'll think to myself whether or not they would have it. They would have a firearm cleaning kit.
And a healer's kit, please.
Healer's tools? Absolutely, they would.
Wonderful.
That's fine.
I will consult items in the book and
That's very fair.
make you a list of things.
Would you like my bookers? Just look at
I mean, I've got the PDF, so.
There it is. It's all good. That's all good. So you're doing that. Anything else, Max, you'd like to buy? Off the top of your head?
What the fucking camouflage? A ghillie suit?
Yes! Yes!
I can make my own ghillie suit with my skin.
I am the ghillie suit! There it is. Nathan, you take a look at a few more things, decide for yourself. Brandon, you're going to be writing up the report. Is there anything you would like to add, leave out, anything like that?
I want to omit any knowledge. It's like I want to admit that I took books. I want to admit that Ramia, like I admit all the stuff we took.
Okay.
I include that I took a mace, because that's really all I
took the
have.
skull, kind of.
And a scroll and a skull. I leave it in that there was a demon in there that wanted us to open it,
Yeah.
and that there was one of the I've forgotten the names.
Oh, the Aeon?
A4. One of the
Aeon.
there was a couple of Aeon Sentinels or something.
Yeah, monitors, yeah.
They were very impressionist, the fact that we do not fuck with the door. And I put that in big old writing notes. Aeon say, don't touch the door. So we did not touch the door. I highly recommend not touching the door.
There it is. Okay, cool.
And that's why I just
your
put
own.
dash Aeons.
Underline.
Yeah.
Just you find somehow in this camp with very few resources, you find red ink to put "Don't fuck this door." Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Basically, I want to put over in the message that if you touch this door, you're doing what the demon wants, and you're going against the Aeons, which in my mind should deter any wizards from fucking with it.
That's her. That entirely
Which
reasonable.
is what I'm trying to do. Basically.
Yeah.
But I'm leaving in everything else.
Yeah, you're doing everything in your physical power to actually prevent, but you know in the back of your mind, you can't fix stupid.
No, I know, but like,
but you are
they've been
doing
warped.
everything. Of course, they have been warped. Okay,
Uh-huh.
absolutely fine. Amia, would you like to do anything? Are
Um,
you going to be going to the quartermaster?
Okay.
Because I would
I'm-
assume
I'm-
Nox would go there as well.
I'm going to go to Quartermaster,
Mhm.
and I'm going to probably purchase some things.
Mhm.
I will get that list of stuff to you retroactively,
Absolutely fine. Yeah, it's good.
probably tomorrow. One thing I will be buying though is like if it's available, I'll buy like a little one-person tent.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. 100%. Okay.
So like I get that, and the other things I buy,
Mhm.
and then I would like to just. I mean, the quartermaster I presume is also one who's in charge of like not laying out the camp, but like I can
Make
ask.
sure the camp is in the order it should be.
Yeah, like ask where can I pitch this little tent.
Of course, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no. So, pick. Yeah, his tent. There should actually creepy room when the tents got scorched on the south side. I'll have some vent take that down. Give us about 10 minutes. You can set your own up. If you like any hand with it, are you okay yourself?
No, I'll do it. It's okay. Thank you.
Understood, madam. Right. And he just like nods, gives you your items. We'll have that done retroactively. Don't worry about it. And yeah, takes a few minutes to set up your tents. And yeah.
Yeah. So
Cool.
I won't take there. I pitch my little tent.
Mhm.
I like go inside it, sit in a little bedroll,
Mhm.
and Ramya proceeds to just cry. Just like knees huddled up, hugging her knees.
Mood.
And that's how she's gonna sit for probably a couple hours.
Big mood. Fair
She's
days.
not sleeping tonight.
That's fair. Okay. So, with all three of you doing your various tasks and taking some time to yourselves, after a few hours, about 2.5, you would hear Clark's here! Hey, fuck! And I would say Ramya, you would probably hear it first. The steady like of horse hooves approaching the camp from the south. Out of the three of you,
Okay.
if you go outside to look,
Yeah, I quickly like, rub tears.
Mhm.
I do like a little bit chameleon to like make my face not look like I've been crying.
Oh,
oof.
But it
Oh,
probably doesn't work for my eyes, I would imagine.
yeah, what a use of an ancestry feature. I want to look like I've not been crying.
Oof.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Ouch.
Like,
I feel like that should kind of be the episode title. I want to look like I've not been crying.
and I'll like step outside and wherever the healing is being done,
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So yeah,
make my way there.
produce. You step outside and you watch as you watch coming from the south, just cresting over the small hill, seems to be a procession of about 6 clerics, decked out, each of them in completely different contrasting colors. You've got red, blue, silver, green, black, and orange. Each of them person in the class carrying on their sides a banner, each of them representing the symbols of each of their respective gods, and left hand on the reins. Although you can see hang from the saddle of the horses little sensor balls,
Nice.
yeah, as they approach the camp. You watch now as like everyone. You would think initially, oh, everyone's going to rush to the clerics like there for healing, but no, everyone seems to like go to like the center of the camp, just outside Lieutenant Dorn's base tent,
I'll make my
and
way there then.
yeah, reduce. And a lot of people just seem to be like gathering in a very large circle. So yeah, Knox, Brandon, I'd say you would have finished up your report about half an hour or so before the clerks arrived. Would you do anything that time, or would you just take some
I
time?
see if I can get some stew off somebody, and a mug of tea, and just relax outside the commander's tent on like a log or something.
That's fair. Yeah.
I'd probably join you in that if you don't mind. I don't think
Of
people
course.
will want to be hanging out with me.
I can't imagine why.
So yeah, Brandon and Knox, you guys go to the mess hall beforehand, grab yourself some stew, head back outside Kay Dorn's tent, and just relax for a few minutes. Take a much needed breather. The rain
The
has.
councilman would fucking give me some beer.
I will
I
say.
say to Knox specifically,
And where?
only to Knox.
What did you say to me? Sorry.
At least the councilman offered me some beer.
Save their whole fucking camp, and all they can do is have a sit in the rain.
Well, you can sort of understand.
I'm just happy
We
that
could I'm sure we could go inside the tent if we wanted, but it's nice not to be. It's nice to be under the sky for a wee bit after today.
it's also good to get our payment in gold rather than a promissory note.
It's true.
Mm.
I don't know how much more invested I would really want to get into this war, however.
It's not exactly going well for them.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we have the right side, but it's messy business.
Morally, yes.
Yeah, that's the issue, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. That is.
We'll see. We'll see. I've left everything about you and Rami out at the report, so
Thank you.
we should be good that way. I've underlined that nobody should fuck with the door. Somebody will inevitably try, but it'll take them a long time to get through it. So might be better that it is never opened like they on say.
Hmm. We're gonna have to
Are you
find.
guys just on my side having this conversation, by the way?
Yeah, we're just like
Yeah.
outside, like next to the tent. She could probably definitely hear us.
I don't know, but if I see you guys standing outside, I'll just like wordlessly walk over.
Brain
Fucking
begins
just
to
offer you my cup of tea.
I take it. Just smile.
brain begins to ease up as you guys are talking.
Nod.
Hmm.
You'll feel better once you get some healing off the beasts.
And some bread that isn't wet.
Just nod while I let him take a sip.
It is.
Hmm.
So yeah, you guys wait and watch as everyone begins to crowd around the tent, and the clerks begin to file into the camp one after the other. Do you guys say anything as they approach? Do you want to make yourselves scarce or get to the front of the queue, anything like that?
No,
No, no.
It's not
I
queue.
presume there are definitely a lot far more injured people than we are.
yeah. So
There's definitely
I
dudes lying around with no limbs.
yeah, I definitely wait till the end.
Yeah.
I guess if you guys are waiting to the end, I will also wait till the end.
Are you injured? Are
Did
you
you even get
injured,
injured?
Docs?
Did I? I probably would just queue up anyway. Yes, I did. I did
It's like,
get.
what
I did
what
get injured.
ails you, my child?
I've
You're like,
got a.
oh, no, I'm fine.
Shows him his
Aye.
bruise.
I rolled my ankle.
Fair.
I rolled my ankle. Fix it.
That can hurt pretty bad, actually.
Fix my fucking ankle.
Mhm.
We're all halflings sitting here with like 2 HP, like.
Literally, just a pair of giant holes in my collarbones.
Yep. Yo, I'm surprised you fucking lived through that, bud. Surprised Rel lived through that. Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my. If that thing did what, like 2 more damage, I'd be unconscious and dying.
Oof.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. Do you know how much HP Rel had after he hit his head?
How much?
1. Yeah, there we go.
Fucking Christ.
He was also on 2
And
HP
you
after spiders.
We
It
could
was
have
fucking
fucking
close.
lost
Amazing.
the
He would have
most
been-
useful
yeah.
fucking. I swear to God.
Yeah, you would have lost your last gun. But yeah. As you guys sit around and on this log, you watch as the assortment of clerics stop about 15 feet in front of you guys and begin dismounting their horses. A few well individuals among the red cloaks take horses and steer them off towards what you assume is some improvised stabling with the sensor walls being taken off and the clerics holding them. You like plant all their banners into the ground in what seems to be a circle. And if one of them steps forward, cleric dressed in all red robes, and actually the only one that is armored, you would say. I just place his hand on his chest. Sons and daughters, you've done well to survive this long. God of War praises your glory, your bravery, and bids you welcome into the eternal battlefield. And he will cast 3rd level heal. It is. Everyone in a 30-foot emanation regains 47 HP,
Ooh, Jesus Christ.
which obviously includes you guys.
Yeah, I'm feeling much better than fucking hell. He's
Wow.
yeah.
Is that
You
above?
watched-
Is that above max?
How do yes?
Yeah, you don't go above max. Max, Nathan.
Just
How
asking.
do we
over-
recruit him?
Just asking.
Overhealing is not a thing.
Just checking.
but
just
yeah.
checking.
You watch as the sensor ball lifts up, and it begins, when he casts this, it glows with just a red golden light and just emanates out in a wave around everyone. You watch as limbs become reknitted, flesh grows back from the bone, and burn marks sort of heal. You do notice, however, as this happens, that any of the individuals that have specifically blackened burns from the ogres, the whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
The big artillery cannon things.
Yes, those. I fucking forgot the word for them now. But yeah, those ones, they don't heal.
Can I roll an Arcana or an Occult to see if I know why that might be?
I would allow you to roll occult, yes.
10. Do I want to hero point that?
You all do have another hero point. So I think you guys, I think 2 of you are at 3 and Paul, you're on 1.
Yeah, I'm on 1.
If I'm right.
I take it 10 isn't enough.
10 is enough. I will give you a small bit of information. You're not going to get everything that you would know, though.
I'm going to hero point it.
There it is.
I want this information. 25.
Oh,
There it
nice.
is.
That's more like it. That's what I'm
You
fucking
know
talking
your
about.
from dealing with this, like the occult, and you know for a fact that occult magic is the darker, more emotional, more
Sorcery.
Yeah, it's sorcery. It doesn't really make sense, but but it's all like layered in meaning, philosophy, and workings of the mind.
Mm.
In terms of an emotional aspect, it's it's a canceling effect. As in, this emotion needs to cancel this thing, this feeling to comfort this thing. The only thing that can combat divine magic, which is what this is 2 things in your mind. Far greater negative magic, negative energy, or also divine magic.
Mm.
Those are the only 2 things this could possibly be that are causing their wounds to not heal. You're unsure because you have not seen the inner workings of. It's going to bother me if I don't find out. Yeah, there's only, yeah, you're not going to know for certain which it is, but there's only 2 things it could be.
Definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, you watch as all the men that can be healed, they're sort of like they begin to stand straighter, taller, chest pumped out. Everyone is sort of like hopping shoulder in the back, just like chanting the god of war.
That roll, Sean, would I know of any cases of it being healed?
Thank you.
Of this,
like, does it have to be healed by like that type of divine magic that caused it, or?
I would say that'll be more of a religion check.
Okay, I don't know then.
Yeah, sorry about.
Right.
Yeah, for that is what I'll tell you from the occult. But yeah, after that happens, all the other clerics begin to just go about the camp and begin forming blessings on each of the individuals that they can. Anyone that seems to be pressing, at the very least, easing the excruciating pain that the ones that aren't healed are feeling, and healing those they can. You notice from the way they handle themselves, a lot of the other clerics don't seem to be nearly as powerful as the priest of Nereval. But yeah.
When he gets a second, I'd like to call him over.
Priest of Nereval or
Priest of Nereval. Yeah.
All right. So he emanates that healing, and everyone's chanting. Please, be at ease. For the evening at least, we'll rest. And everyone sort of like, parts, sits down, takes some time out, smiles all around. Before, how do you catch his eye exactly?
I just, like, if he's busy, I wait until he's, like...
Oh, yeah, he's
packing
like,
up or whatever.
Yeah, he stands, like, proud and center, just, like, looking at everyone, just proud of his work. And you notice that his face seems a bit drained. Not busy, but he's now just, like, looking around to see if there's anything else to be done. Abby turns in your direction.
How do I attract his attention? I wave.
There it is, okay. He just, like, looks over to you.
And I wave, he sees a badger waving at him. So I'm badging that.
That would probably get him to come over. That'll get me to come over.
See, the thing is, at some point in this campaign, I would like there to be a point where I say, "Oh, you being a badger isn't going to be a standout thing anymore." I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Yeah, it's a badger.
It's a badger. It's a badger.
Yeah.
Yeah, just over to you, cocks an eyebrow a bit, and walks over to you. This priest will say, dressed out, red robes and like steel plate armor. Is a sort of very weathered, beaten, old human man. I'd say in his late 60s. I would say he's got that monk style haircut where it's just around the
A
sides and the back.
tonsor.
That's what it's called. Thank you. But yeah. It sees you, eyebrow cocked, just walks over to you as all the clerics begin singing to all the other soldiers. I imagine you two are also beside Brandon at this point. Still.
Yeah, I mean, if he didn't move, then yeah, we're still sort of like sitting or standing
it's
beside
fine.
him.
Good, just make sure. He just walks over to you all. Just, oh, how can I help you? So,
Brandon, pleased to meet you, sir. I
Brandon.
just have a wee question. And honestly, I'm not sure if I want to know the answer, but do you mind if we speak in the tent quickly?
Of course. Is this?
I mean, do you have the sketches?
Uh,
I want to ask
sketches?
him about that, the statue you blew up.
Ah.
Oh yeah, yes, I do.
Do you mind just take a second? Honestly, if you don't know, that might be for the best. But
Statue you blew up, you say?
we're sent to investigate some ruins today, Kordaic, and we found some stuff that isn't quite right, and we're wondering perhaps you have further insight that we just don't.
You watch him cringe a little bit as you mentioned the Corda.
Definitely, whatever it was bad,
Mm-hmm.
and perhaps we don't want to know. But I figured if you knew and didn't tell us, that's probably for the best.
Mm-hmm. Understood. Well, I appreciate you looking for my insight. I appreciate it. Please. I just do you know? I point to one of the empty tents. Please lead the way.
Oh, just going to the commander's tent behind us.
Oh, fair dues. Yep. So you see, as you enter in, Lieutenant Dorn and Rel, I've gotten along swimmingly. They don't seem to be chatting about the tunnel anymore. As you're over here, it's like, so where did you come from? No way, that many sisters. I mean, I thought I was bad with 3. That's insane. It's ridiculous. It's not the best, but 25 could be better.
I sort of ignore them and go,
Yeah.
Rabbit, the image do you just want to put it on the table? I'll ask the good sir here if he knows what it is.
Yeah. Just put the book on the table and just start flicking through the pages till I get to the sketches I made of the different. I imagine it's all on one page. You see all the statues that we saw, and maybe one of the skeletons of the Corda, and then another page is a quick sketch of the necromantic statue thing.
Like the altar, yes. That's the
Yeah.
one. I go, this altar seemed to be some sort of demon or god or something that was reanimating the dead. Figured you might know what it is, and if it's, you might want to know that it exists.
I
We
unfortunately.
destroyed it just to be sure, but
Well, good job. First off, that's vile. You blew it up.
fair-
I point to you, Rami. You blew it up.
Yeah. She's a bit distracted. She pulls out Sheila. Yes. This device I created, it can explode. So it's destroyed the statue.
Well, the bloody god appreciates cunning in all aspects. Well done. Yes, this is. Do you want to know?
I don't like
that's
Question: Was it active?
yes,
And right? So you know exactly what I mean when I say active.
yes.
Okay. This is
So
a
when
god.
you say, "Do I want to know?"
This is a statue of a being that it's both astrological and religious in its nature. It's
Like an ale?
oh no. It's what do they call it? The Ophidian King. It is,
Can we get that in the fucking chat?
of course. I will. Yes.
Also, actually, on that note, figured you might be the bloke to talk to.
Interesting. We'll round back to that.
Mhm.
Tale tells when the world ship was guiding the mortal races through the stars in our migration and awaiting for our home to be repaired, we were assailed, essentially, by a snake-like man the size of stars themselves. Or, well, the text is a bit weird. Made of stars, the size of stars, not really sure. It was fended off, but it is said to have devoured the very life force of those on the deck of the ship. It came back for 20 nights and 20 days. Again, how you could have a day and night cycle on a ship with no sun, I don't know. Don't worry about it. Religious interpretation. This thing is pure evil. It's only recorded this one time in history, as far as I can tell. Even texts from the First World, I've never heard of anything. It consumes souls. Specifically, that's all it feeds on. It looks for nothing else. It leaves flesh husks in its wake.
Like an Avernus demon?
I suppose.
One of those down there too.
What?
We'll get onto it.
Yes, well,
Interesting.
keep up, Father.
It's trapped. It's trapped. It's okay. It's trapped for now. We made sure that wasn't getting out.
Okay. Mr. Brandon, I like you. Hob, excuse me. I'm not going to know your name.
Knox.
Hard, nice. Hard Knocks.
Nox. I like Lunaver. Nox.
Fucking.
Man just healed everybody in the camp in a single spell, and is wearing full armor. I'm pretty sure it's magical. He beat all of us with his eyes closed. I'm pretty sure. Can we be polite to him? Just for now. Just don't get.
I look at you. Like, I am being polite.
Okay. At least you're giving it your best then. That'll do. Sorry, Styler. Sir.
Yes. Question: how did you find a statue of it? I've only ever seen depictions of its supposedly spatial form in the stars. What are you?
Cordaic rune. Big Cordaic rune.
What?
Skulls, skeletons, all this stuff, and with tracked down was from it. Basically, all the imagery from it is down there.
They worship the damn thing.
From what Aeon, we think, told us, they sort of entreated with it when they were losing their side of the war against the gods. They still lost anyway, but there's more of the ruin down there. Aeon told us not to touch it, and so we sort of didn't. Now, being a sort of magical wizard, badger of mysel, I know wizards are definitely gonna fuck with that.
Right.
It's a bad plan. If the Aeons don't want it fucked with, I'm on the boat and not fucking with it. And I figured you're the best person to make that happen.
I'll be quite honest with you. You're dropping a lot on me right now, but this is.
Sorry about that. It's quite
That's
a
all
lot
good.
to take in.
It is. Sorry. So in this one dungeon, you encountered a statue to an entity that I've only ever heard of twice in my life. You made friends, from a gathering, with one of the monitors, the arbitrators of the universe, and also locked up a demon.
Yes.
Yes.
We did, yes.
Who are you people exactly?
I'm Brandon the Badger. This is Nox.
Um,
And this is Ramya. We met today, and
right. Interesting.
ignorance is bliss, as they say, I guess. We didn't have a fuck clue what we were doing, but we did it.
I'd say don't.
If we had known what we were doing, probably with the gods so well.
I'd recommend don't ever getting a clue. This is how you all do this well. Alright. Okay. You just both
Yeah.
hands on the table. Right. You did very well. It was a good idea blowing up the statue. Well done. Erasing any presence of that snake thing from this plane is only good.
I'm taking that. Don't tell people about it either. Keep it in the
Yes.
down low.
Keep that secret. However,
Mhm.
that door, thank you very much for telling me about that. I will have to tell my compatriots outside. We haven't got much, how would I put it? Not sway. We don't have much control over the collegiate of the Arcanists.
If you could just stop wizards coming and fucking with it, that would be more than enough.
Oh, don't worry. Enough political, how would I put it politely? Sway. Enough political sway. We'll be able to actually make sure they keep their noses out of it. Question.
The door itself is highly magical and dangerous. We're talking like double the power of your healing. Like there, not to belittle you in any way, but
Oh no, that's good information. Thank you.
You know, I wouldn't. I had a look at it myself, and I'm staying well clear of that.
That's worrying. All right. Shit. Thank you for this.
The lieutenant knows more as well, but it does appear that the countsmen at least know that something exists there. They were looking for it. They had some sort of thing they're trying to activate outside, but we did stop them.
Can I see?
Over there somewhere. I point towards the lieutenant.
I notice it on a shelf behind.
That's it there.
Thank you, Lieutenant John. May I? That'll be my guest. And he just walks over, takes it. And you would see now Brandon from third person perspective. As he identifies this. Eyes sort of go silvery for a second. Knocks around. You would have seen some of the things with Brandon previously.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. This isn't a signal. This dispels magic. I was made aware that the Red Cloak's illusionist had put up a mass illusion to hide whatever was unearthed. This was probably useful. Would have been useful. It didn't go off, did it?
No. I pushed him down the hole before that.
Oh, sorry.
Had a good. Funny enough, somehow, being a bit of a magical monstrosity, I managed to ingratiate myself quite well.
My son, in the eyes of the gods, none of us are monstrosities. You least of all. You. Oh.
Well, hope Kite's proud.
You just see fucking Noxious going in the background. Rolling his eyes like fuck.
If you ever find yourself in Oslite, please visit the Temple of Naraval. Ask for Ramus. I would love to have dinner with you sometime.
That's very kind of you. Thank you very much.
I would love to treat you to dinner. That would be very, very nice. If that's what you do to random soldiers, I would like to see what other exploits you get up to. Very interesting. It just side eyes you, Nox, as he says this.
I nod at him.
So this is. I know we're dumping a lot on you and the lieutenant here, but I don't. I can't do much more than I've already done, other than stand outside the gate and battle anybody who tries to get in.
No. When in doubt, contact people with connections. That's always a good idea. I'm going to be here for another day, and then me and my kin, we are heading back to Oslite. I have
a report from the lieutenant. I can duplicate that if you want, and you can take it with you.
Lieutenant, do you need that report? Unfortunately, yes, I do. Sorry, Brandon.
Can make a copy.
Please, that would be very much useful. Thank you.
No worries.
Thank you. This is incredible. I might have something actually, not big, but as a sort of a thanks for bringing this. It sort of takes off. Well, looks to be he takes off his cloak. Not takes off. He just moves his cloak. Takes out a big looks to be satchel. Puts it on the table. Opens it. Reaches his full arm in, and pulls out a massive emblazoned greatsword out of it. Puts it on the table. Take this. Consider it a gift.
I sort of look at it. It's like twice the length of me.
No. He gives you the bag.
Oh, the bag. Oh.
Bag of holding. It's a bag of holding.
I sort of look at him and look at the bag and go, thank you.
That is
It's a small token.
a kingly gift. Thank you.
It's a small little thing. I got it from a friend a few years ago. It's pretty useful to me when I was adventuring when I was your age. I think you might find it useful.
We could fit so many
Sort of raise
demons
my
in
eyebrow
there.
of like, tell them. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if we can get them out. But do you need some sort of proof to go with you that this is all real? Can I pull out the mace and like hand it to him? Like this seems.
Now,
to be
I
some sort of
recognize
relic
that
of theirs.
design. I recognize that design. Yes.
Oh.
What? So you actually, you're not joking around. Well, you're obviously not joking around. You've just shown me a picture of a statue that shouldn't exist.
This is definitely magical. It seemed to be in some sort of chapel or something that they had. Some sort of relic or religious symbol. I think it was at the Cordax. Cordax.
Yes.
There's
a lot of skeletons down there.
Yeah, a lot of necromancy in that place. A lot of necromantic energy.
Sorry, Brandon. Apologies. Bullshit. So Nox.
Put
Bullshit.
the skull on the table.
They had armor too. It's all pretty much intact.
Take out the helmet. Put the helmet on the skull.
Yeah, we're talking. This is probably the biggest discovery that has ever been had about the Cordax.
Oh yeah, there's paintings and things in there, and like a whole history of where they come from and things like that.
Well, we don't know that. Like, I can't read. I can only read the very basic words of their language.
I can read pictures.
What? The fuck?
Yes.
Right.
Do you mind if I take this skull as evidence?
Take the mace too if you want.
Is the skull really that important to you? What were you planning to do with it? I was going to present this to the entire order and the collegiate as a way to keep them away from the area.
I was going to.
What are you?
I was going to sell it to someone.
Nox. You can. How about this? I'd like take Nox and like Nox. Do you know the magical mace?
Mm-hmm.
What's more than the skull?
Mm-hmm.
If I give you the mace, will you give him the skull?
It's the prince. He can have the skull. It's just I was going to sell it.
Look,
that's the point I was making.
But this way, if they're protecting that, they're keeping people out, and we're in good with them. We have the, they'll let us. You see what I'm saying?
As you're like discussing this, like Ramya, you would see that Ramus is like just looking over this report. Big door? I just looks at you, Ramya, when he says this. Big door?
Kind of like blink a little. Yeah, there's a big golden door towards the ends of the ruin. The Aeon told us not to go through it.
So it's unlocked?
I don't know. Brandon said there was a lot of magic coming off of it, and a very powerful magic. So
I'm just wondering, because it was
it's
sealed
very
from that side.
strange design. I think maybe it can only be opened with magic.
Okay, understood. Okay, I'll have to think about that. You don't happen to have a sketch of the door itself, do you? Because these are pretty terrific, I'll be honest.
I don't think I made one of the door now.
It's alright. It's fine.
It's alright. So we're giving them the skull, Nox.
Alright.
Thank you, Nox.
Miss, are you alright?
It's on me.
Addressing you, Rami.
Maybe I actually else to be talking to. Yeah, I'm fine.
Right.
And I like force a smile
Understood.
with dead eyes. she's like 1,000 yards staring through this guy.
Yeah. Well, I've seen a lot of individuals return from battle not able to really express what they saw or really understand it. So, if you wish to talk with either me or any of my colleagues, we will be free.
Thank you. But no, I think I kind of like lean in a little bit and kind of whisper.
Mhm.
Can you or
Stays.
any of your colleagues erase memories?
Oh. Um, are you sure that's a bit of extreme request? Yeah, it can be done, but are you sure?
Kind of just like looks off a little bit. Um.
I will talk to my colleagues. Possibly one of them might know something that could do so. I will talk to you about this in the morning. If you truly desire this, seek us out.
It just nods a little bit.
It just like puts a hand on, like your shoulder and like like just like the little part where your shoulder meets your neck. Just please be well.
She's gonna flinch a little bit because that's exactly where she got fucking bit.
Oh.
Oh fuck yeah, he wouldn't know. He didn't know. Yeah, he fucking didn't know. Fuck. Please be well.
She just nods.
And he stands up. Yes. Knox, leave at the skull.
Mm.
Thank you. I appreciate this greatly. You have made a friend in the Red Order, so thank you for that.
Just like blink really hard.
What does that mean?
I blinked
What
really
emotion
hard.
does that convey?
Does it matter?
Yes.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Fucking
Nathan-
Hobbs, man.
You play hobgoblins like I would play a lizard folk. I love it.
What do you mean?
Detached from human emotion. I love it.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not detached from human emotion. I'm just like fucking. Didn't even offer to buy it. You know what I mean? He didn't even offer. Not a fucking copper did he offer for that skull. You know what I mean?
Let's see.
Like didn't even be like, I'll get you a beer if you give me that skull. Not even that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
So yeah. Okay. So with that, he's going to nod. Thank you, all of you, for giving me this information. Brandon, if you wouldn't mind duplicating this report and bringing it to me tomorrow, I would very much appreciate it. And he like takes the skull and like puts it under his arm and like under his cloak. If you need me, you will find me with my colleagues in Artend. Thank you all, gentlemen.
Thank you for your time.
He just bows and takes his way out.
Nod.
Well, that's that taken care of.
Yeah. Anything you guys would like to do?
What sort of time is it?
It is very late right now. It is about 11 o'clock at night.
Okay.
Is absolutely fine if you guys would like to call it there. In fact, it is very, very late. In fact, I think it's a very good idea to call it there.
That's good.
With you guys bedding down for the evening, listening to, well, it seems like the first bit of joy and genuine peace that all these men and women have experienced in a very long time. You feel a bit at ease. And the camera pans out from the camp, flies across the other side of the black field, and you watch as a legion of black armored soldiers brace themselves and get ready to charge.
Fuck.
Oof.
I was right, wasn't I, Sean?
Spoilers.
Son of a bitch.
So yeah,
Son of a bee.
son of a bitch.
I like the
Okay.
idea that like cameras like before it pans out like that,
Mhm.
it's like showing all the soldiers having like bit of revelry, having a good time, and then just like cuts to Ramya in her tent, trying to sleep. Just like the nightmare starts.
Mm,
Just fangs and legs,
Fangs.
legs and fangs.
Now that you look up at the ceiling of your tents, Ramya, the wooden poles and the white canvas, it's an awful lot like a spider web, doesn't it?
That's unpleasant.
And she wakes up a scream.
Yeah, cool. That's us, boys.
Very good.
Hope you guys have fun.
Was
It was very good, Sean.
fucking
I had a great time.
great.
Mhm.
Good
Thank
here,
you,
boys.
Habibi.
Any questions, thoughts, comments? Anything you guys want to do? Think about? Anything you think could have explained better? Anything comes to mind?
No, I thought
No.
it was very good.
I thought it was very good.
Cool. For dues.
Son.
Reese, you'll get me that list of stuff that you're looking to buy.
Yeah,
In the week. It's all good.
at some point, yes, before the next session. And I'll also look at that archetype shit
For
again.
dues. Skill feats. Paul, did you choose a skill feat?
I went. Yes, I took what is it? Arcane Sense. So that gives me detect magic as an innate spell.
For dues.
Ooh.
Nice. Good shit. Nice one.
Um,
That's fine. So you
so
can prep.
I
cantrips
don't
out
have
of
to
that.
take cantrips for it. Just
Yeah.
have it all the time.
Good shit.
And I
dues.
have the archaeologist subclass.
Fuck yeah. Nice. Excellent.
Nice.
Nathan,
So
I think
what
at the
I
end of
was
next session. Oh, was it?
what I was thinking, right? If I swap deception out, could I pick medicine instead, and then I could just take battle medicine and go for the whole thing?
You know what? I'd say fuck it, honestly.
If
Cause
you're happy with that.
no, because what I was okay. What I plan to do, guys, I will say this is I'm gonna have the next session, and then I'll have like a small time skip where you guys basically go adventuring for a wee bit, do your own thing, earn some money, and then call us back in. Like I say, like a month or two had passed, something like
That's
that.
like the cyberpunk intro montage.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah. Not so long. I was basically gonna use that for like retraining and stuff like that. But honestly, yeah, you could just do it now, Nathan.
If you're
It's
okay
fine.
with that.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Thank
You got your healer's tools. It's just
Excellent.
could have been on. Reese, you could just like if you haven't found like an archetype you haven't found yet, don't worry about it. Just keep playing until something jumps at you. Is that good?
Sure.
That's good.
Wait. So like,
Mhm.
from
What's
hitting
up?
level 2,
Yes.
you can take an archetype or did I say archetype? I did.
Archetype, yes.
Archetype or a skill feat?
Oh no.
Both.
Yeah, both. So the skill feats you were getting no matter what. I'm just using a variant rule where everyone gets a free archetype feat every second level.
Ah, right.
So you
Okay.
basically it basically just gives you more options. It's like everywhere I've
Oh,
read, everything
okay.
I've looked up, it's like, oh, it makes the PCs slightly more powerful, but in reality, it just gives you guys more options what you want to do. That's all it does.
Okay, I see. So I
Do
see.
you know what it does? Makes me better at recalling knowledge about ancient civilizations.
Yes. Which, if you guys are okay
No.
with it, I like being part of this campaign.
You know what my one does? It means I can make sure that people don't die as quickly.
Which, considering you guys don't have any magical healing, is a good fucking idea.
Yes.
Okay.
It should be fine. We'll just
So I need to
recruit.
pick an archetype. I need to pick a skill feat.
Yes.
You have one that prevents you from getting PTSD.
Hopefully not, because I'm really enjoying playing trauma.
It's good.
Interesting.
Trauma is great fun. Yeah. All right. Excellent. Oh, that's good, guys. I'm probably going to just get a shower and then head to bed.
Idea.